And we're alive. And we're in Strahd's castle, Ravenloft, and we're ready to die. Or at least Begia is. I've been ready to die since the day I was born.
Good, someone's gonna die. And I don't think it's gonna be the gargoyles. So
one gargoyle maybe.
Yeah, I mean, if you kill one gargoyle, then when you guys come back, there'll be 7 gargoyles. just keep making a new groups of characters and coming back in and killing the monsters one at a time.
EverQuest style.
Yup. So he disconnected, so we'll wait for him to get back, and then I will read a little starter description, and we can get started. He was doing some Discord updates right before the game. He sent a screenshot of it, so it might have been a Discord restart automatically. Welcome back.
Hi.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong thing and ended up shutting down Discord. I'm here.
Oh, no problem. All right, so everyone have table plop open?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So your party was upstairs, and you looked out the window, and you were like, oh, good, we can get down from here. And you put some ropes out the window, and you hoisted your treasure down to the floor below, and you were all ready to escape Strahd's castle that you were trapped in, and then you decided, well, what's the harm in exploring a little more? So you went back inside, and you went down the stairs, and you carefully dodged your way past some devious statue traps that lurched forward and almost cut you in half. And then you realized you returned to the entrance of the castle, where the gargoyle statues stood that you were suspicious of. And Begie wanted to make sure that they were statues, so he fired a bolt of magical energy at them. I don't remember. Do you remember what spell you cast?
Chill touch.
So
It's like
Begie tried to cast. Yeah. The dark version of Mage Hand. Spicy Mage Hand. So Begie cast Spicy Mage Hand on one of the gargoyles, which would cause a necrotic hand to appear and grasp onto its shoulder and suck the energy from it. And he casted the Chill Touch spell. The hand flew through the air towards the gargoyle statue and missed it by a couple of inches and slammed into the fresco of the ceiling above the cobweb-coated gargoyles and pedestals. And it slammed into the ceiling, and bits of paint and dust crumbled from the aged fresco and the rotting ceiling and tickle down on the ground. And Begie looks at the gargoyle and stares at it, looking for signs of life. And he sighs. He breathes a sigh of relief. Okay, it's not alive. As the neck of the gargoyle slowly creaks and cracks as it turns towards him, and its mouth opens in a silent scream. And then he looks around the room and sees all the other statues are staring at him with their mouths open. And their wings begin to outstretch as their claws release from the wooden beams, and their bodies lurch forward. Everyone roll initiative. And either roll it.
They're still not alive.
Technically, I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone, you can either roll manually and tell me, or roll in table plot. Just let me know so I can have you all set.
That reminds me, I never did finish my D20 site.
Oh yeah.
I need to work on that.
It's okay. There's a better one now. We just have to switch over to it.
I'm sure there is. So
that's
good.
That's
Maybe
right.
I'll be able to sell my address.
Yeah, I found this really good website. It's kind of like Table Plot, but it focuses almost zero on like all the functionality, but it has really, really cool dice rolls. So we might mess with that one day. Not in the middle of a game that we're streaming and playing. We'll just do it like, some random time and play around with it. But it actually allows you to like...
shot.
Yeah, but I don't know. It might not be as cool as I even think it is, so it might not be worth it. But
it looks pretty cool.
I got 15. Begie has rolled 15 initiative.
I have a 22 from my natural 20 plus my 2.
Nice.
Nice.
So you'll be able to scream He runs back.
Yeah, save me somehow,
I get to
please.
scream first.
Nice. Oh, good. Everyone's rolling high except for Biggie. I think that would be good to do is a one shot, because we haven't really done a one shot. We've been doing 2 campaigns for the last 6 months. We could do just a little one shot, take a break from one of our regular campaigns, whoever wants to DM it, and use that literally just to have fun with the thing. Yeah. So have one of us set up a little mini game, and we play through that one shot and see if we like it. And then if it's good, then we can switch over slowly. But that's a good idea.
A few years ago at Christmas, my nephew put together a one-shot Christmas-themed one, and Emma, or a couple of us, and me and Amanda, we all played it. It was actually a lot of fun because you could be silly and do stupid shit because it didn't matter in the long run. It was just having fun. So I'd be all for something like that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about your permanent characters or anything. It's just for fun. And there's plenty of pre-published ones, so if Nick doesn't want to, I can figure one out and do something semi-cool. We can do like a level 10 one or something.
Oh
Pre-built
God,
characters.
yeah. Let's give us all
characters.
10 levels of characters to make. Candlekeep Mysteries is built around one shots. Now, I mean,
that's right.
It's one shots for a good group, and I don't know if it's 5 hours, but it does exist. And I actually linked one to that book that you guys got from Candlekeep that Zach has about the fairies or whatever. That has its own one shot. I can't remember if it's appropriate level for you guys though. Like you could potentially use your current level 6 characters in that one shot, or we could just roll up some fakies or something. But, or you could do one from Candlekeep that I don't read in advance. I don't care. Anyway, just ideas.
I think we should whatever it is. While I would like to make my own character personally, if I'm DMing it doesn't matter, but I think pre-made characters are the way to go with some sort of basic structure, because there's absolutely no way we can't make our regular characters fleshed out in time for a game. So depending on what level we do, it would need to be pre-made. But anyway, we'll talk about that later after everyone's dead from the gargoyles and we have extra time. So let's go ahead and start. Start initiative. Biggie does not have the initiative, but immediately before combat starts, you may shout or alert or say something as the initiative begins before it has actually begun. Zoe will go first, and then Ervin. So,
I hate you all.
Would you like to say any sort of warning before combat begins?
Oh shit. Okay. So
that's a good way to open.
Go before me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna shout back and say. Huh?
How do you know the gargoyles go before you?
Because I open up the initiative tracker.
Okay, that's right. I didn't know you could see that. Okay, cool.
You can hide them. If you hide, that's how I hid the guy before. He was moving in initiative. What is his name? The not Jamaican guy.
Yeah.
If you hide. But you might have to hide the icons though. Try just like right clicking in the initiative and do hide from initiative or something. I don't know. But anyway,
hide from players. No, yeah, that hides the actual token, right? Can you see the one right in front of you?
Yeah.
No, so that's fine. That's fine.
Anyway, so yeah. So
it's just for the first round.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just for one round. So I'm gonna shout back and say, "Hey guys, the staircase loops around to that gargoyle room that we saw coming in, and you know those 8 gargoyles? Well, they all came to life, so we need to get the hell out of here, so run back upstairs."
Oh my god.
Information stream.
So, oh god, this is going to be annoying. Zoe, it is your turn. You are at the top of the staircase, and in order to move from the transition between the top of the staircase to the upper platform, we have to move 50 feet across the map. So what we're going to do is you guys tell me where you want to move and just pretend... Shit.
I want to continue going the fuck out of there.
Why don't they duplicate this area?
We can just move. Where is it?
I'm just trying to figure out how to like actually. It's directly above this one.
Let's see it. Way above. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you could move it down a little bit if you wanted to, but it doesn't matter.
It's a big map. That's
it's a big map.
It's a big map.
Fine. We can do this. I can go back and forth and just zoom out. I'm guessing we're going upstairs. We're not going to be hanging out here very long.
You're going to end upstairs. I just don't want everyone to have to like mess around with bouncing around. So, Zoe, what would you like to do? Where would you like to? I see that you're hauling ass up the stairs somewhere. I don't know where your token went.
Yeah, I'm trying to, and now my screen is jacked up. I totally had it. Hold on.
Well, so what I was going to say is I can see the tokens in the fog, so just tell me where you want to move, and then I'll move you up the stairs, and then once you're up there, bam. You're up the stairs. You just have to find the spot yourself. I don't want to snap everyone to it.
You have now... me to assume that we are running and hauling ass, not just looking for a safe vantage. I want to yell that at the group. Are we out?
You shout that.
I want to run all the way back up to that accountant guy's room and barricade the door in there. I think that's a good plan. All that takes place in 6 seconds.
Jesus fuck. Sorry guys, run your happy little asses off. We got to get the fuck out of here. I'm guesstimating I can move.
If I die, I die. If Big E dies, he dies.
Yeah, I think that's about right. Okay, my turn's over with.
Oh boy.
So where did you go? You leapt off the platform?
I went up those stairs, and then I ran this way towards the entrance over here.
So this is a 60-foot drop out a window.
I did not realize that.
Yep, that's where you guys had draped the rope down.
And this right here is where Big E was saying he planned on running to. Because if we get to that room, we can barricade the door, and then only one of them can try to attack us at a time, and it would be a lot easier to hold a single file doorway than to fight them in the open, since there's 8 of them.
Do you really think that we can take them one at a time in that doorway?
I don't plan on taking them. I plan on pushing the heavy chests in front of the door and then figuring out a direction to go on the stairs. But it seems like that's our only chance, because if we go out that window, you are now right outside the front door, and if you go 10 feet to the east, you're back in the gargoyle room, because those are right on top of each other. So so there's no way that we can go that we know is gargoyle free except for the accountant guy room.
Okay, then I'm gonna head towards the accountant guy room, but I kind of already moved the wrong way.
I'll just recount it. Such a big map.
I don't think I can actually make it inside the room. I think I can make it really close. So I run to there. And that will end my turn then.
Yeah, that's good. So you run to the door. Do you do anything when you get to the door? I'm assuming it's shut. You guys probably shut it behind you, or he did.
Yes, but I can't get through it because that was like my movement speed right there. And I did dash.
Do you like open the door? Do you say anything to the guy? Are you going to warn him there's about to be gargoyles swarming in, or you run up to it and wait? I'm just making sure what you were planning on doing.
I just assumed that with the door shut, and since I stopped one tile in front of it, that there's not really anything I can do until the next turn when I burst through the door.
You technically could. Opening the door is kind of like a free action, not exactly, but you could do. It's an object interaction. You can do one, so you could open the door. You just can't pass through the door because you're out of movement speed. Okay, so you could open the door and say, "There's gargoyles on my tail" or something.
Okay, so I open the door and I yell, "Get ready to hold on to your shit because we got gargoyles coming!" And something like that.
You open the door and say that to him?
Yeah, something along those lines. Oh shit, we fucked up. Gargoyles incoming.
He says, "Gargoyles? Yeah, they're all over the place, but they don't mean nobody no harm. They're just lively decoration. Wait, they're coming in here? Ah, they'll mess up all my papers. Don't you dare lead them in here.
Oh, God.
Hey, I am just the messenger.
All right,
we're
but
gonna barricade the door, and
we do not want that guy to pull the rope. Do not. Just letting you know. Just reminding you, he's got a rope that happens when if he gets pissed off.
Oh, I know.
Says
that's
all right. They're like I said, they're harmless. I don't think so. But if they knock anything over with their big old fat wing, then I'll be annoyed.
We're gonna barricade the door so they can't get in, so they shouldn't knock anything over. That's the end of my turn.
Well, that should be fine then. He said you can use some of those heavy chests. They should be fine.
Yeah,
all right,
that's the plan.
Oh, I didn't start initiative. So, Erevan, you are next.
Sorry.
So,
basically we're running away, but I don't know, like, if you could, like, toss me some bardic inspiration, or if there's anything that you could do to help me not die before my turn. Well, okay, so the gargoyles get to go before me, so you guys might be able to all make it away, but not me. So I don't know, bardic inspiration or anything I could use to. I don't even know if bardic inspiration would do much, but if there's anything that you want to toss McGee before you haul ass.
okay.
Jake, did you roll for Vanya?
Oh, I forgot about Vanya. I rolled for the NPCs, but I forgot she was there. I'll do that real quick.
And she also has spells.
Oh, look at that. She is right after Erevan.
Lucky.
Alright, so my plan is just to toss you a bardic inspiration and, haul, run, get out. And what I say to you to give you inspiration, Biggie, if you die, sucks to suck, man. Bye! And I'm running. Bye. So that's my bonus action thing. But I'm gonna
is that
use
a
my
D6 or a
action
D8?
to let me check. D6.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you probably want to use your action to dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I already said I was gonna.
Nice. Oh, no. Don't go that way. You didn't go that way. You went up the other stairs. Those statues lunge forward and try to... Every time anyone steps in front of a statue, it lunges forward. So we just don't use that staircase anymore.
Okay. I'm going up. I don't know where this goes.
So you moved like 5 squares or something. I'm not at this point. At the beginning, I'm not really counting where you guys were precisely. Once you guys kind of have a chance to move around a little bit, and choose your position, then I'll start tracking actual 5-foot squares. I went the wrong direction. I should know which direction to go. It's literally up to go up and down to go down. Little by little, and then move the map little by little. Okay, so you make it to the top of the stairs. You spend about 15 feet of movement, so you've got 45 left, and you're... I'm not going to snap because it'll snap everyone, but it's north of where you guys were.
Okay. I'm sorry. Where's my token?
I'll snap you. It's fine. Everyone's gonna be going there anyway.
All right. Okay. Let me in.
Let me in. What movie is that from? Oh, that's like Lion King or something.
No, I don't think it's Lion King. I don't know. You might be right.
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it is, but I can't place it.
Oh, it's
Zazu.
Lion King.
Yeah, it's Zazu when he's like in a cage and he's like, "Let me out, let me out."
Yeah, you found the same clip I did.
That's right.
All right. So Erevan's turn is over, and Big E has Bardic Inspiration. Alright. Next is gonna be Vanya, and what would you like Vanya to do?
Bless.
She freezes and she grips her mace tightly and she says, "Oh, this is so sudden, what do I do?" And you tell her, "Bless me." And she says, "But you didn't sneeze."
I don't know, man. That's the only thing she can do. I got aid. I'm at full health. She can use bless, and bless lets me roll a d4. I think it lets me add a d4 to attack rolls and shit. So maybe I don't really need it. It's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I think you should save whatever spells until you've made it safely to where you're planning on going. Because if you start doing stuff now, you might regret not being able to like heal yourself or something.
Nah, it only helps with saving throws. It's so Big E just says, "Oh, save yourself! I'll try to distract him."
Says, "Okay, but be careful. And if you don't make it up here, I'm coming back for you." And 5, 10, 20, 30. She moves up. Oh, that's why I'm getting confused, because you move down the stairs to go up, but then if you keep moving that direction, you go the wrong way. She runs towards the rest of the party at the door, and she says, "Hurry, get inside. They're coming."
I have battle music on my stream, by the way. Super Nintendo battle music.
I have an Amber Alert or something.
And okay. So Vanya runs up, doesn't cast anything, doesn't really have anything to cast. So we're to the gargoyles. And the gargoyles are still ratcheting their claws loose from the beams and awakening from their slumber. And Gargoyle Q leaps off of its platform and does a superhero landing onto the ground. And bits of stone and tiles shatter and fly around the room. And the rest of the gargoyles kind of do the same. One after another, 2 at a time. And they all slam down, and they're all on the floor in the center of the room, turned towards Pantok with their claws and teeth bared. As they stretch their wings and flap their wings and beat them and get them ready to start flying and catch the air. The wind whips around the room and cobwebs and dust fly around. And if the torches were lit, which they're not because they went out earlier, their wings would have knocked out the torches, which is a thing that it says. And they go woof, woof. And then they hold their arms back and open their teeth and bellow at you with a grainy, breathless but
oh, this reminds me of when I went camping with my uncles and they gave me those whiskey and NyQuil cocktails. The whole thing.
But they took so long stretching and creaking their old bones and getting ready and posed to strike that they have not had a chance to act yet on their turn. So, McGee, it is your turn.
God.
Because
No
you...
Yeah, I was checking carefully. So, like, I wasn't like surprised or nothing. I was like, yeah. Whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah, it wasn't like you walked through the room, do, and then they go, rah, and attack you. You stood back on the stairs, and you fired a bolt at them, and they're like, wait, is something attacked? What's going on? So they're still in the waking up mode, but they are now in ready to fight attack mode. So, it's your turn.
Okay. McGee is going to, as he slightly wets his pants, he's going to say, let me sing you the song of my people. And then he's going to start singing a kingdom song while he runs up the stairs.
Oh, jeez.
And activates.
I know one of my biggest weaknesses.
Just be glad I didn't start belting out lyrics. That would be really appropriate. Okay, anyway, I'm going to proceed. Okay, so I activate Blade Song. So I'm going to check that off my sheet. So now for 1 minute, so that's 10 rounds, sorry. I get a AC bonus of 3. So that means I am currently at 19 armor class. I also get a plus 10 bonus to my walking speed, which means I can walk 40 feet. And then I'm going to use my action to dash and watch me run 80 feet. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Not oh wait at all. Okay, where is 80 feet?
So, up the stairs, I think is like 30. So I think you could make it to the top of. You can make it into the room. Also, squares are not entirely accurate on this. I just kind of sized it. The grid that it's going off of is not exactly perfectly aligned to the actual squares, so it's just a rough estimate. But it'd be 20 up and then 20 to double back, so 40 to get to the top of the stairs. So you'd be entering the room up top with 40 movement remaining.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move him there. Oh crap! I lost him. He's somewhere
so
around here.
I'll see it and grab it. But one trick you do, if you're not the DM, is if you click your token's name in the sidebar, it'll highlight it, and then you can find it. And you can still click it. You just can't see where it is. So.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's where I am, and I have 40 feet left.
Yep. And I'm moving the NPCs up just for easier access right now, but they're not up here yet.
All right, I make it all the way here, and I'm making this motion like with both my fingers, like finger guns, like pointing in the opposite direction, and I'm like move. And I'm hauling ass, like there's magic out, like moving my feet. Like you can just see them moving like supernaturally fast as I bolt up the stairs. And so far, I'm the only one that has seen the threat, but you can just see the terror in my eyes. And also, I'm a haunted one, so I've seen some shit. So
yeah, you're running.
Damn, that's a bad sign.
Arabelle and Irina both watch as you bolt past them at faster than they've ever seen you run before. You're dashing and blade singing.
Can I carry Arabelle? Okay, can I? I want to have Archie. Archie's an owl, and so I guess he can fly with me. Or I like, have him perch on me, and so he should be with me, I think. And Arabelle, she's a 7-year-old kid, so I want to scoop her up and carry her with me, so I have her out of harm's way. I mean, I can't do that with Irina. Sorry. Can I do that?
You try and grab Arabelle as you run past and carry her with you?
Yeah. Can I do that? She's pretty small. All right, I should be able to grab her and carry her.
We'll go ahead and say yes for right now, but I think that's getting into the territory of like contested grapple checks and then dragging at half speed and stuff like that. Regardless of size, I think that still applies. But
it wouldn't be contested. She wants me to pick her up, so if I could just like scoop her up with one arm.
Yeah, and there's it's a debated topic, and I'm not gonna try and figure it out right now. So I'm just gonna say you can.
Okay.
And you do, but don't count on it in the future potentially.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to try that. And then I don't know how you want to do Archie. I don't know if he does his own initiative or goes with me or what, but his flying speed is 60. So either I want to try to bring him with me on my shoulder if I can, or I would just tell him to, haul ass. He can go faster than me anyway, so I'm not too worried about him.
My hair started to thin.
Yeah, he can land on your shoulder as you walk by or do whatever. His initiative is... He's supposed to roll separate initiative, right?
I don't remember. Hold on, let me look up Find Familiar.
I'm pretty sure it is, but he's just assumed to be with you, basically, unless you command him otherwise.
Yeah, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its turn. So technically, yes, he has initiative, which is a bonus of +1. You want me to roll for him?
Oh, he's already in the initiative.
Oh, great.
I added him. I just wasn't sure. I did it automatically. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, that's fun. I don't really care where he is in the initiative at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. So, Archie does go next, and he has a high fly speed, right? Owl.
Yeah, 60 feet.
He's right with you anyway. Wherever you want him. Where do you want him? You can move him.
Okay. I'll just here with me, right next to you.
Okay. And Irina sees you all run past, and she's like, here we go again. And she trudges up the stairs. She's a little bit slower than everyone else, so she's like right at the back, and she's just following instructions. And we are now on the next round of initiative. This round is the round where the gargoyles will get to move, and we are going to Zoe.
Okay, I want to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and run through the open door while yelling, "Ready or not, here we come."
Okay.
And then I want to get ready to start pushing chests in front of the door, but I'm not going to move them yet. I'm getting in position, and that's it. I mean, I think that's it.
Okay. And yeah, because you can't barricade until everyone's in.
Right, I'm just getting ready to help with the barricade.
Yeah.
All
right. Erevan, you're next. I'm assuming everyone's pretty much just going to pile into the room. The only reason you wouldn't do that is if you're afraid the gargoyles are going to come up and swarm you and you need to stay out and fight. Erevan?
Yes.
It is your turn.
I'm going in. Let me in.
Erevan bursts through the doors and runs and ducks and hides behind some papers. You're looking at the size of the room and you're now realizing it's not that big. I think you all can fit in it. I don't know about you all and 8 gargoyles, which is kind of the point. Vanya is next. Where would you like her to move?
Yeah, into the room.
Okay. She runs into the room and finds a nice spot towards the back. And it is now the gargoyles' turn. You cannot see them. I guess technically you can if you move to them on the map because I'm not screwing around with the darkness. But you hear the crackle and the flap of stone wings as they swoop through the low ceiling corridors and approach and get closer. I have to move all 8 of them. How come can I not select multiple token at a time? Is this... Okay, well, while the rest of you go, I'm just gonna sit here and move all the gargoyles. The first one comes up and it gets about halfway into the room and it starts screeching and lurching forward towards you. But wait, am I going the wrong way? Why can't I zoom out further than this? Why is this the maximum? Up. Go wrong way. Flaps towards you. Foop, 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 foop. And it doesn't make it to you, and you can see you still got just a little bit of room, but not very much. It's almost to Arena, and it's like towards her. And all of them swoop up the stairs on both sides, and they're swarming into the room. There's 4 on each side, and I'm going to work on that while Biggie takes his turn.
Can I hold my turn until after the NPCs go so that they can get in the room before I run in and close the door?
You can hold your movement. You can hold your action, a movement. You can. What's that word called?
Okay.
Ready and movement.
Okay, so I want to ready a movement action that I ready my movement that after Arabelle and Arena are safely in the room, and Archie, that I'm going to run into the room and close the door, and I'm going to yell for everyone to help push one of the heavy treasure chests in front of the door. And I really hope the door opens into the accounting room.
Conveniently, it does open in. Let's see. Okay, and that was your turn as you move in and then tell everyone else, barricade the door!
Yes.
Okay.
Hold it on!
Yeah.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Sorry.
Hold it on.
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, that one. Game of Thrones, not anything bad.
It is Archie's turn. We're basically at the NPCs now. They all move inside the room, right? Everyone, get into the room. If you would like, since everyone kind of has movement left, feel free to position everyone in the room as you would like, as you go to barricade the doors.
Were we able to put a heavy chest in front of the door that seems like it's going to block it?
You have not done so yet, but Zoe and Erevan can do that on their turn, now that everyone's inside.
Okay, then I'm not going to have any special movement, like position, because that's what I want to do. What I want to do is get something really heavy in front of the door so that they'd have to like break the door down, and then I want to run to the staircase, and then they won't know which way we went. But then I guess we need to kind of keep going until we find somewhere. We could run back down towards the original room, but if we do that, then we're back down where they're going to be returning to. So I guess we should go up the stairs. I just feel like we need to lose the gargoyles, and then we can get back to trying to escape this mansion.
Real quick before you proceed on that thought, the door slams shut, and you start to like talk about barricading the door. Skip past the NPCs. I'm not putting fog up because it's a pain to turn it off and on, but I'm going to make the gargoyles disappear so you don't see where they are. Because you can't currently see outside. Sorry. Continue with your plan discussion and Zoe's turn.
I want to make sure the door is shut if it isn't already. And if it's latchable, latch it. And then I want to grab a chest and start to shove them in front of the door.
All right, you slam the door shut and move the 2 chests that are remaining in the room in front of the door, wedging them against the wall as best you can. And they're pretty heavy. They're full of one of them's. They're both very, very heavy. I think the other one. They feel about the same weight, and relatively, and you move them both in front of the door and wedge it as best you can, and you think you've got the door secured fairly well, but there's not really an appropriate roll that you can do to see how well it's barricaded, so you got it barricaded.
Okay, so then I sit down behind the chest and kind of lean back against them and like wipe my brow like, oh my god. Phew-wee.
Okay, so actually you are the first in initiative order, so I do think it makes sense that you kind of wait until we're like, if it sounds like you're kind of like holding it, you know, the chest.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting so that I can, like, you know, dig my feet into the ground, lean up against it. I'm not like, you know, Hodor holding it, but I am definitely adding to it, and I can snap tight in a split second to hold it stronger if need be.
Yeah, so because we could escape, like we could all leave because some of us go after you, that we would have a chance to like escape while you're holding the door, and then next turn you could use, you know, you could dash away, and you should be able to get far enough away, I would think.
Yep. Okay, so I yell that I'm going to hold your, and everyone else should go ahead and get a move on, and I'll catch up to him. Get the horse, wagon, and everything ready to book it.
Well, you know, the problem is the other exit that we found out of the mansion is in this room that we barricaded. And the only other entrance is the one that these guys came from downstairs. So I think that we should either go up another floor, or we need to go down, and we need to go down to the basement. And it seems to me like upper floors might have a better chance of escape than lower floors, because, you know, you're underground. So
we still have that one rope dangling.
Well, we do, but that's outside of this door. So, I mean, now we could always try to come back if we just need to get somewhere safe to hide while the gargoyles lose us, and, you know, lose their aggro and go back to their spawn point. I could.
Quick, somebody climb that rope over by the old dude.
What? No, that's not a climbing rope. That's like that rope.
I know
is
what
like,
it is.
Okay.
It's like it's like a bell, an alarm. That's why I was like, quick, climb the rope. Okay.
Okay, I'll just climb this rope. No, not the guy is like, wait,
what?
We all roll new characters.
Do not climb.
This has happened before.
But Biggie could cast invisibility and come back and make sure the gargoyles are gone and that we can escape. And also, I guess my escape plan, besides just running back and forth away from gargoyles, it seems like the drawbridge is closed, but there is a gatehouse by the drawbridge. So I'm hoping that there's some kind of a mechanism in the gatehouse that we're going to be able to use. So maybe it's just that simple. And potentially we could have done that already, but that just seemed like, well, actually I didn't really think about the gatehouse necessarily. I was just like, oh, there must be something we're supposed to do. But now I'm thinking maybe we just go outside. I don't want to go too deep into the mansion. Although, I just want to point out that I was correct to be afraid of those gargoyles, and I probably just should have gone with that hunch instead of testing it. But I wanted to know if I was right.
Not a single one of us doubted you were right, okay?
But now we know 100%.
Yeah, it was a close one before.
I think this fire is very hot, and even though you all agree with me, I'm going to dive in to get my baseball cap.
Oh my god.
So, Eravin, that's gonna kind of be your decision then, because you're next after Zoe, and so you'll be the first one to have a chance to decide where you're gonna flee to.
Uppity. I wanna go up.
All right. So Zoe barricades the door. Erevin's turn is next, so you can do what you would like.
Bye.
Erevin yeets up the stairs and makes me go find my book.
And then Biggie goes down the stairs. Split the party. Split the party.
That's fine. Let's see. Where were? See, this is why I have the maps already all in the game. So all I have to do is look it up. Here. There. Okay. Yeah, okay. That is... that one. Okay. So... oh, of course it's a fucking penis. Why wouldn't it be? Everything's a penis in this castle.
Castles are penises.
True. I don't think I can snap just one person, so I'm going to snap everyone, and then everyone that's not Erevan. You probably want to watch Erevan anyway, but... snap. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Wait. Why is there a door there? Shit.
Oh. Haha.
There's a door.
There's a door there and it doesn't even do anything. Well,
Door.
Unless it's a mimic.
So you ascend the stairs, and you get colder and colder as you climb the tower and away from the warmth of the earth, and you come up to a landing with a closed wooden door.
Oh boy. I'm gonna peek into the door, just a tiny little bit.
Alright, you crack open the door and pull it open, and I'll reveal what is already revealed. And at the end of the hallway, a door of delicately engraved steel stands at the west end of this short, dark hallway. Intricate details stand out clearly on the door's surface. The door seems to shine with a light of its own, untouched by time. Flanking the door are two alcoves in shadow. A dark, vaguely man-shaped figure stands in each alcove.
Oh.
So you see across, and there's two torches, and a steel door that seems to radiate light, and two man-shaped shadow objects standing ominously in the alcoves.
Oh, great. Okay. I'm going back down. I'm gonna tell them, like the rest of the party, about that, because I don't think we can go up there.
Alright, you descend back down the stairs using the remainder of your movement for the turn, unless you use your action and you say, what do you say? You say, don't go up there, it looks creepy?
Yeah, what?
What do you shout down the stairs? Because we haven't seen
Hold on.
anything.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, oh my god.
Decisions.
I'm gonna go down now.
Okay, are you going down to the room that everyone else is in, or down further?
I'm gonna stop, right here, and then open the door and say that, and then continue going down.
Okay, are you guys, you're leaving the door closed between each interaction. You're not leaving it open for yourself. You can only open one door per round, really.
Oh. Okay, I'll just say it through the door, I guess.
There's a new soap.
What do you say?
And then continue down. There's two shadowy figures up there. I don't think we can get past them without.
Well, there's 8 stony figures on the other side of this door, so you better pick a direction to run.
Oh my god! Fine, I'll go down.
Okay. Are you dashing
boys.
and moving down? You've used up your movement walking up and back down. So okay. So you take your action and dash back down to the entrance room where you guys originally ascended the stairs, and everything looks the same. And you're in this entry alcove thing where the staircase is, and everything is still lit from where you remember it, but there is now like fog of war where it could be different, and it's all dark. So you have dark vision, but you don't know what's changed since you've been down here.
Who would win, 3 newbie players or 8 stony boys?
Yeah, only 32 sessions. Right, basically brand new players.
Basically new.
What would you like to do? You have 15 feet of movement left after your dash. Aravan?
There's very intense battle music playing, by the way, on the screen, but you can't hear it.
Yeah. You opened the door and ran upstairs, and opened the door upstairs and saw the shadow figures. You ran back down to your party and said, "There's shadow figures up there." Biggie shouted at you, "Well, you better find somewhere to run," and you ran downstairs. You are now at the bottom of the stairs. Are you going to continue further, like into the basement down the stairs? You have 15 feet of movement left. You can try to walk out, back into the room where you guys originally entered the castle, or down into some sort of subfloor.
Down.
Okay. You use the remainder of your 15-foot movement to descend into the dark, spooky basement. And I will reveal that in a moment.
Aravan just trying to make Jake reveal every part of the map.
It's like in a video game where you're like, well, I just want to reveal all the map places. I'm not gonna actually go there yet. I just want to get the achievement. No, nowhere's gonna be good. I can promise you that. Okay. Is that this one? Should be.
If you're a
This one.
Texas homeowner that pays more than $67 a month for electricity, you may qualify.
Wait. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. No. Okay, that's right. Check this. Yeah, sorry, this is complicated. Uh-oh.
This channel is now an RPG SNES music channel.
So, where you see, I'm going to snap you to it, but it's not revealed yet, and I'm going to reveal it now. You're still in the stairwell, and the stairwell comes to a landing, and then turns and descends further. And you see this dusty 10-foot wide, 30-foot long corridor has a flat ceiling 10 feet overhead. To the south, a web-filled stairway spirals down into darkness. The north end of the hall ends at a wooden door. So this way goes further down, filled with cobwebs, into the darkness, and it's a dusty hallway that ends with a wooden door at the end.
Oh boy. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm. And your movement is depleted, so you can decide what you want to do, but unless you have anything else to do, you're out of movement.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do then. I'm gonna have to end my turn here.
All right. Next is going to be Vanya, and you know what? I'll move, and then I'll snap everyone to the active player, unless anyone's like moving around looking at the map. Because we'll probably be here for a minute, so snap.
Nope.
Okay, it is Vanya's turn. Do you have anything that you would like her to do?
Big E suggests that she follows. Well, I mean, I guess anyone can roleplay Vanya, but I would say that she follows Erevan.
Okay, so I mean, you can basically roleplay it by using Big E to tell her what to do. She looks at the party and she goes, "What do I do? I'm scared." And you tell her.
I don't want her to have to be an NPC necessarily. That Big E is like shouting at her what to do. So it's, I mean.
Well, it's either that or be an NPC that I have to control, and I'm not controlling her. So.
Yeah. So without roleplay, that's kind of good because Vanya's kind of stoic anyway. So yeah, Vanya will follow Erevan, and that's what Big E plans to do as well.
Okay,
that's
so
what
Vanya
was basically telling Erevan to, like, we have to run, and Erevan gets to go first and is a bard with high movement speed and initiative. So basically, they got to pick which direction we run to. So I would think everyone else is gonna follow. There'd be no reason. This would be a bad time to split the party. Period.
All right, so Vanya descends down the stairs, and I'm gonna snap again. She ends right behind Erevan. What would you like her to do? She still has probably like 15 feet of movement left.
15, 5, 10, 15. Okay, so just move, into the hallway for movement speed.
Just move 15 feet into the hallway?
Yep.
So like there?
Yeah.
Okay. Vanya moves and ends her turn there. And next will be the gargoyles. And they take their turn. And Big E, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm just going to haul ass down the stairs.
Okay.
Or can I go ahead and zap me or whatever, and then tell me what my movement speed is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So it takes you 40 feet to get to the stairs. You can move about 10 feet down. So you're down the stairs after 50 feet, and your blade's singing, so you've got 30 feet of movement left. And you are at the base of the stairs with Erevan, where I will snap you to as soon as I get your stupid token there. And snap.
Awesome. What's my movement left?
You have got 30 feet of movement left.
Oh, sweet. That only took... Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can make it all the way to the door, and I still have my action, right?
Yeah. No. Okay. Sorry, that was if you're dashing. I'm assuming 80 feet of movement, including a dash. Otherwise, you barely make it to the stairwell.
Fine. I was like, oh, if you miscalculated, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so then that should get me all the way up to the door, and I would like to see if I can make any kind of perception check to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the door. I could actually open the door. I'm not going to open the door.
Sure, make a perception check to listen at the door.
I've learned about opening doors with wild abandon. Critical 20! Critical 20!
Oh, good.
Plus, whatever.
Well, let me see if there's anything you hear.
Plus 2. 22.
You hear absolute silence on the other side of the door.
Ah, sweet silence. I'm still not opening the door.
All right, and Archie's turn. Was Archie coming with you? I'm assuming so. Hello?
Oh, wait, what? Sorry?
Was Archie going with you? I assume so.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It's his turn, so I was just making sure.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but, I want to kind of just have him right on my shoulder by default. So if I'm not sending him out anywhere, I'm going to go ahead and have him perch on my shoulder. So he just stays with me, and on his turn, he's not going to do anything unless I need him to.
Okay. But yeah, so Archie, Arabelle, and Irina follow you down, and they stop at the base of the stairwell unless anyone says otherwise. And that was their turns, and Zoe would be back to top of initiative.
All right, is everybody just about cleared out of here?
Yep,
so,
everyone
yeah.
else is down except for you right now.
Can't find the maps.
Can I yell to the group
Lost.
to ask if they want me to follow now, or if they want?
I can now. I could not if
can
you were talking
now.
before.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've got I had like an internet issue thing, so I'm not sure. Oh, look, my stream. Everything got saved. My stream is still up. I'm still connected to everything. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Come on,
so,
you have internet problems. Stop screwing with us. You know that's not
I know
happening.
it's been so much better. I got used to it. Oh, you know what it is also when I'm DM, it's really obvious when I disconnect because I'm talking 50% of the time at least. But as a player, it's if it's not my turn, I don't actually notice. Okay, so yeah, sorry. So I was just saying that yeah, Zach, since Zoe is the first in initiative order, then that's why it's so awesome for you to hold the door, because we all get to get a whole movement away, and then you get to act before the gargoyles.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Well,
they're
then in
gonna.
that case, I want to finish dashing down the stairs. I've lost sight of my token, so.
All right, everyone is now down the stairs and should be snapped to the correct position.
I'm good.
So you have moved. It took you about 40 feet to move down where you are. You've moved down a couple of levels, and you've got 20 feet of movement left if you would like to move anywhere else from where you are.
I want to stay at the back of the party because I am the toughest or close to the toughest. So if for some reason the gargoyles or something else, yeah, I can block them with my body at least.
Okay. As you leave that top room, the guy says, "All right, be safe down there. Good seeing you. Don't forget the promise. Good seeing you. Don't forget the promises you made to me 3 weeks ago.
We'll bring back the wine."
Something like, yeah, it was wine, I think. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Good job. He probably just watched the
Jake
session.
breaking up to anyone else?
Not to me.
Okay, something's going on.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
I can hear
you.
Okay.
I can get the gist of what's going on. I'm good. Okay, end of my turn.
You end there. Okay. Araven is next.
Oh
There are
god.
pickles.
Okay. Gee, move. Like I'm gonna try to get over. God dang it.
You're like, excuse me.
I wanted.
these-
Yeah.
I got 19
I'm gonna
armor
peek
class. Don't worry about me.
I'm gonna peek in.
All right. You crack open the door, jar of pickles, and let's see. It's pitch dark, it? No, actually, it's well lit. There's torches on every wall. And let's see, we'll reveal a little bit. Let's see what you could see. This hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot-high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. So it's a torch-lit, fog-filled, silent room with a sagging 10-foot-high ceiling.
Whoa. Okay. I'm taking my chances. I wanna go in just a tiny bit, take a look around, and check for anything,
Oh. Okay, hold on. I've got to read a paragraph. All the stuff I just described, and then a giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposefully down the corridor towards you. And now I've got to read the paragraph.
Wow. McGee is about to say y'all on your own and just cast invisibility and sit here for 10 minutes.
Didn't know McGee had a death wish.
Okay. Okay, so playing this by ear. A shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposefully down the corridor towards you. So the shadow is cast by a light that's on the ground. So it's just like illuminating the back of it and causing a shadow. New token. Shuffles down the hallway, and it sees you enter the room, and it says to you, it speaks to you, and then you get a good chance to look at it because it's kind of oddly lit in the room. It speaks to you, and it says, "What are you doing down here? What are you doing down here? Retire to your room in the tower. You don't need to be down here." And then you get a good look at him, and get ready for a fucking description. It's a short, under 5 foot tall, hunched, animal-like creature. The left side of his face is covered with lizard scales, and he has cat-like ears. He has 2 feet. The left foot looks like a duck's webbed foot, and there are patches of black dog fur on his arms. And there's a lantern on the floor behind him, which is what was casting the light. And you look at him, and you see there is a loop of twine around his neck, hanging from which is an iron key and a decorative wooden pendant fitted with a varnished human eyeball. And he urges you to retire back to your room in the tower.
there concept art for this guy?
Yeah. Because, yeah, that's like an Animorphs level description. Of course, it doesn't give me an actual description to work off of. It just describes him to me and expects me to describe him to you.
Hold on.
Wait, was that yes? You do have art from the guy for the guy or no? Okay,
Yes, I'm pulling it up.
Show.
Okay, good. Yeah, I love Animorphs, but on some of those morphing descriptions, it's like, okay, they're doing half a page to describe each thing. But then sometimes it matters, because like they get caught mid-morph, and then you're supposed to be like imagining how they look, and then I'm like, oh, crap, what do they look like again?
Yeah.
It
so
just
that
begs
is what
for a Netflix series with high special effects and stuff.
Seriously. So that's what he looks like. He has many animalistic features, and his main things that he has are a loop of twine with a wooden necklace and key, and the necklace is a wooden emblem with a varnished human eye in the center of it.
Cool looking dude.
All right. Ooh, okay. Can you repeat what he said?
He says, "Retire back to your room in the tower. What are you doing down here?"
Why?
He says, "You don't belong down here.
Why not?
This is not a place for guests of the master."
Okay. I'm gonna slowly shift back, and close the door. And I'm gonna tell them exactly what I saw.
Okay.
I mean the party.
Erevan describes that scene to you.
McGee says, okay, well, why don't you go upstairs and tell the gargoyles that? Because I'm going through this door. One little imp guy cannot be worse than 8 gargoyle dudes.
Alright, fine. Then... Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna open the door again and go, wait, there's an emergency. Wait, sir, wait, please.
He had seemed contented. He was walking away, and then he turns around and he says, "Are you not going back to your emergency? Oh, what emergency?
Yes.
What's happening?"
We have 8 angry gargoyles chasing us down, you know, that's kinda sucky.
He says, "Oh, no, this won't do at all. You best return to your room before the master comes."
And if we don't?
He says, Oh, I do not have time for this." And he starts walking away and mumbling to himself.
Okay.
He says, "I've got places to be," and I don't know where that place would be, so let me look. Why do they think this is okay to put in a random area? Let's see. You just read ahead.
Hey, you're the one that invited us to the castle. The most complicated dungeon in the history of D&D. I'm thinking about that as you're doing it. It's like, wow, you have no idea which way we're gonna go. So like, how you even prepare? It's not like, oh, you could go to this room or that room. There's literally.
Well, I prepared some of the more sensible options, but he opens this door and closes it and goes into this room here, as he walks away mumbling to himself.
Well then, I'm gonna tell everyone else. Okay, come on in.
Erevan's turn is over. As he says that, it's now Vanya's turn, and she stands there motionless unless someone tells her what to do.
Into the room.
She hesitantly follows you into the room and stops right inside the door. And Biggie's turn.
And I go. Come here, Archie. Let's see, doors, huh? Hey, which door did he go in again?
This one.
Okay. I'm gonna listen at this door right here and see if I hear anything going on the other side.
All right, let me see. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. 4. So I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. The door is not locked. Do you open it?
Yes. Slowly and carefully.
All right. You slowly and carefully open the door, and see a room with stuff in it. A horrible odor of decay fills the steaming hot room. A huge pot bubbles over a blazing fire pit in the center of the room, its green, muddy contents churning. The far wall is... some of which could easily double as implements of torture. And the creature is over at this table with a big, sharp, rusty knife, and he's cutting up fresh vegetables and mumbling to himself.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door behind me. I don't need any of this business. I'm not hungry. Biggie had plenty of pizza rolls. Kitchen, okay. So let's see. I think I have enough movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. I can get to this door, I think, with the rest of my movement speed.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I open this?
I will let you open it if you like, but hold on 1 minute. You technically can't interact with 2 objects in a turn, and you've already opened and shut a door, but I will let you forfeit the rest of your movement to open this door if you would like, but that is where you would end your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, sorry, you have your action. You can use your action to open the door. I mean, open and close, but whatever.
Okay, I'll open the door, and then I'll see if I need to do anything else.
Okay. Go ahead and reveal it, and then I'll find out which one of these pages it's on. We're finding things out together. It's like I'm exploring the dungeon.
Oh, I wanted to do that. Oh yeah, remember when I used to post in the D&D group, and I'm like, oh, I don't read ahead of the book because I don't want to do spoilers, but I'm the DM, and they're like, you can't do that. You have to prepare things, and I'm like, no, I don't want spoilers.
This 20-foot square room is filled wall to wall with clutter. A long, sagging bed sits to one side under a huge faded tapestry that depicts Castle Ravenloft. Dusty lanterns sit in various places, and bright curtains are draped haphazardly around the room. Thousands of pieces of junk cover the floor. Broken swords, crumpled shields, and helmets lie in piles all about. So there's even a loot right over there. So there's broken and shattered adventurers' gear all over the floor, and colorful sheets hanging around, and a sagging bed on one side, which is right here.
Oh, this reminds Biggie so much of his bedroom at home, his childhood bedroom.
It's like Biggie's room if it was like high class and clean.
Wow, what a nice room, fancy. So, yeah, Biggie is gonna motion for his party and be like, "Come on, guys, we should hide in here, hide in this frickin' troll's bedroom. I bet he's got 4chan up in his computer in the background."
4chan. Alright.
Alright.
That's what he says. Archie... Remember, this is Biggie. I'm not saying that that's the best thing to do, but that's what Biggie is. Yeah, Archie's here with me. Maybe if we go maybe we can go in here, and hopefully if we hide out for 10 minutes and we don't hear anything, then that means we're out of initiative order and the gargoyles have gone away. I'm hoping all this. I don't know. This is just what he thinks. So you guys can disagree with me, just letting you know.
Arabelle and Irina are now going. And they look at Zoe, not sure what to do. They saw the other half of the party charge forward, and they're just like, what do you want us to do? To Zoe. Zach.
I heard my name. I'm sorry, Amanda was talking to me.
Oh, I'm just making sure. You didn't cut out.
I thought I was supposed to be going last. How come there's still 2 people here?
The 2 NPCs that you guys are escorting.
Yeah, they're just asking you.
Can I grab them by their backs of their kimonos, like on an anime film, and run with them like they don't weigh anything?
Okay, so they skip their turns, and you grab them and pull them forward. And Irina says, "Unhand me!" and she slaps you across the face. And then she follows you at a distance with her arms folded. And Arabelle just doesn't care because she's used to getting abused.
I'm sorry, but shouldn't she have to, roll some sort of a check to see if she can break me picking them up? Because that's like a grapple. You're like,
no, they
test grapples against party.
They went with you.
Okay, all right, that's my turn then. I still want to be at the back though. After I get them there, I want to shuffle back just a little bit so I'm at the rear of the party.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. And Aravan, it's back to you.
And I am sorry about that. Amanda and Benny are talking because Caitlin and Kira are sick again, and it's looking like they might have COVID a second time. And the reason that would have happened is because in school got COVID a second time, and the dates time line up. So
sounds about right.
Fun at the Burns house. Hey, the best part is I would have exposed my entire office potentially if they do actually already have it. They have to shut the whole office down for 2 weeks. So
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do initiative in the background as necessary, but we'll break initiative so you guys do just whatever you want instead of having to go turn by turn. So initiative is over. Continue exploring the deadly castle.
Okay, so Biggie is
boring.
going to come
I think
in
we
here
need to
with
get
Archie.
out of here.
Okay. Squack, squack. Oh, you're moving him. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I think we need to hide in here for a few minutes and make sure that we don't meet the gargoyles coming back up the stairs, because it's been 6 seconds or 12 seconds since we got away from them. So Biggie's hiding in this room for the next few minutes.
Everyone else is free to participate in the game, other than Biggie, and act your characters out.
I'm kind of waiting to see where we're going to go next, because I had wanted to, stay at the back safely. But if we're breaking initiative order and stuff, and it looks like we're safe, then yeah, I'll come in this room. I want to take a look around.
Well, I mean, of course, we're definitely going to search the guy's bedroom, but I just want to make sure we spend enough time in here that the gargoyles, worst case, the gargoyles were able to track us and they come bursting in this room. And again, we're dead end, but at least we have a doorway. I don't know. But I think we got out of line of sight and they don't know where we went. And hopefully they check the staircase and then decide to just, float on back to their spawn. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I'm suspecting that they won't give a crap once we've gotten far enough away, but yeah. All right, so I want to search this bedroom then, since.
All right, make an investigation check.
I heard you like that, Nick.
Nothing.
11.
11. You dig around and lift up tapestries and filter through junk, and you find nothing other than broken equipment and junk and filth and some of the pieces of equipment you look like different sized things, like there's multiple helmets, several battered shields. Doesn't look like they're all for the same person. They're just various tattered equipment.
Nothing to see here, guys. Nothing here to find.
What did you get on the investigation roll? 11.
11.
Biggie wants to do an investigation check too.
Okay.
16 plus 5, 21.
As you look through the junk and you check the piles that Zoe has checked, and you check other piles and little stashes that you found before, you dig through and you reach under and you pick up what looks like a gleaming silver sword, and then you turn it towards yourself and you realize it's like just shiny plastic.
Oh.
And you find nothing of value. It looks like Biggie's bedroom, 1 for 1.
So it does have a shiny sock.
Well, yeah. There's a couple of those.
Okay. So, yeah, Biggie wants to just chill out here for 10 minutes and just make sure, or, he just wants to spend a few minutes in here. Once a few minutes have passed, then I think we can go out. I just want to make sure we don't barrel right into the gargoyles.
Okay. 10 minutes has passed.
Okay, cool. Okay. Do you guys think that we should go back up the way we came, climb out the window, and head towards the drawbridge and see if there's a way to open it? Or do you want to see what's in door number 3?
We might as well, as long as we're right here, let's just check door number 3 real quick, We can always go back up and climb out the window.
If that's Jake that I just heard roll dice, then I don't want to open the door. I'm changing my mind.
I can confirm it was I that had rolled dice.
Okay. Let's put it to a vote. Open the door or go back up and escape the window.
Door.
Sounds like Aravan saying door.
Door.
I'm gonna crack this door open right here. And this is how I die.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
Crack open the jar of pickles right here.
I know what it means when I make that sound when I'm a DM.
Just something I read while I was looking at the entry for this room that I had never read before. Let's see. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Make sure this is the right one.
I'm sure they do.
Yes. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bone. The walls and 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color. Not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. So they're yellowed and sickly, but because that's the color of rotten, decaying bone. And it looks like a nice cathedral. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bone that hangs. This is like an episode of Sunny or something. And there's bones, and then there's more bones. Chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bone in the center of the room.
That sure is a lot of bones in this room. Well, of course it is. It's a cathedral. Lots of death and bones. That's how you know God loves you.
I'm only halfway through. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate, bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bone. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall that you've just entered through are not. Above these eastern doors, so above your head, is mounted the enormous skull of a dragon. So bones, 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 and more bones. Everything you see in the room is made of bones. It was just a description of bones. But there is a giant, enormous dragon skull above your head.
And there's just a lot of bones.
There's a lot of bones.
It's so terrible. Okay, like my stream picked back up again, but yeah, I didn't know that you guys couldn't hear me, so you can hear me now, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you heard the bones, right?
Yes, I did. I hope the stream did, though. I hope it didn't cut out during your description.
During the bones description. We'll watch it and double check, and if not, then I'll re-describe it at the start of next session.
Bones.
It's about a good 5-inch read here section of just bones after bones after bone. That was verbatim. But yeah, other than all the different things made of bones in the room, there is a giant bone dragon statue, bone dragon skull of a dragon, above your head.
Oh yeah, and I also heard your joke, Zach, about the Sunny in Philadelphia, the giant crucifix in the bar.
I hope that I was hoping that made you laugh when you didn't respond. I was like, damn, what an asshole.
I said, how bloody is this guy gonna be? Oh, he's got to be drenched in blood, like super fire hose of blood.
Piles of bones everywhere, because it's a cathedral. That's how you know God loves you. It's supposed to be scary.
Okay, and so McGee looks at this room full of bones, and he legitimately detenses his shoulders. He sighs sincere relief, and he goes, don't worry, guys. I found a safe, comfortable-looking room for once, so come on, guys. Let's get in here where it's safe. And he's going to go inside, and he's going to plop down in a bone chair and go, whoa, wow. And he's going to prop his boots up on the table and start unlacing them to, take a break on his feet and stuff, because this room is really comforting and inviting for him.
All right.
Just like Mama used to make.
Biggie worships the god Kalimvor, which is the god of death, and not usually worshipped because he's basically like the Grim Reaper. And if your soul is not claimed by any god, devil, or demon in the afterlife, then Kalimvor will guide you away. So he's like the god of lost souls. Yeah, maybe. So and he's not normally worshipped, but Biggie worships him because he believes that death is a blessing, not something to be feared. Makes sense. And not because you're going to get some kind of heavenly reward, just because you cease to exist, and he welcomes the sweet embrace of nothing.
He'll finally be able to release a sigh of relief, take a breath, one last one,
yeah. Man, he farts. He's so relaxed that he farts.
Fart reverberates through the chamber.
While I'm sitting here waiting for my party to join me, or they don't have to because that's all I told them. Hey guys, there's a relaxing looking room. I'd like to look at this dragon skull and see if I know what kind of dragon it is. Was it like a famous dragon? Was it, did Strahd kill it? Or is this like an ancient one that he just dug up the bones, or anything I know about the dragon head?
Second.
Dragon skull.
Yeah.
I pick up a skull that has a crack in it, and I turn it, and I get some water from my water skin, and I pour it into the skull, and I'm drinking out of the skull. And Biggie could not be more at home right now in this room full of skulls and bones.
That happened.
And there's grayish black sooty corpse dust in the water as I'm drinking it, but it tastes like mother's milk. Which I also drink as an adult out of a skull.
You can make a history check or a nature check. What are you trying to determine about the skull?
Well, my history is better, and plus that's what... Yeah, I want to know if this is, anything famous that I should know about, or if it's any kind of, important dragon. Usually dragon skulls are a big deal, so, yeah, I want to do a history check.
Okay, make a history check.
Okay, so I have +5. Oh shit, I only rolled a 3, so that's gonna be 8. Oh, Bardic Inspiration. I can use Bardic Inspiration. Add a d6. And that's gonna be 4, so that puts me at a 12.
Cut out. Yeah, you're like lagging.
Oh shit. Okay, so 12 after Bardic Inspiration.
12. Okay. You look at the skull and you think back to the stories you might have heard about this ancient valley that most people don't even know about, and you can't really recall any lore that would regard a dragon that you can think of. But I mean, you don't really know a whole lot about this place, or you might not have come here. But as far as you can think, there is nothing that you can think of that would have led to a dragon skull being here.
Did you literally just say that if we had known that, if we already knew, we wouldn't have come here?
Oh yeah, if any of you knew what Barovia was, you probably wouldn't be here. So it's not the castle, just the area in general. It's one of those like spoopy, creepy places that no one tries to go to. You just kind of appear here. But yeah, unfortunately, you do not recognize anything about the skull. However, let's see. You can't tell specifically especially because it's just a bone, but it looks like it's at least an adult dragon. It looks like a pretty big skull. It's not like a little baby dragon skull. It's a significantly sized skull.
Can I tell, with my check, could I at least tell if it's a chromatic or a metallic dragon?
Sure. Let's say that there is something in their bones that would potentially allow you to discern it. If you would give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Arcana, so I rolled a 14 plus 5, so that's going to be a 19 Arcana.
So using your knowledge of arcane bestiaries, you prop yourself up on your tippy toes, get some skulls under your feet, and get a real good close look at it. And you're examining it as close as you can, and it's really, really hard to tell because mostly their color is in their scales, but the specific hues and tones and feel of this makes it feel more like it is a metallic dragon.
Ooh, that's too bad. Just so you guys know, metallic dragons are good. They frequently shapeshift into NPCs and help you out on your adventures when you don't even know it. They're like really awesome. And chromatic dragons, those are the Tiamat dragons, and they're all evil. Chromatic dragons are red, green, blue, black, and white, and metallic are silver, gold, bronze, brass, and copper. So this is a good dragon that died. So
yeah, it was a good dragon.
I make a solemn like crucifix sort of emotion and like say a prayer to Kalimvor for the soul of this good dragon, and I say, "You're better off, and soon I shall join you."
You realize that it's the skull of a good dragon, and you say a little prayer and pay it respects. And as you're I'll repeat that for Zach. Are you back?
My headset has been going out on me, and it just really like flipped out on me a moment ago. So I get to buy a new headset soon. Yay!
Yay! You'll have more to make videos with. Where you smack him on the ground. So Nick realized that this skull. How much did you hear? What was the last thing you had heard?
You realize that because of the weight and stuff of the bones, it's a metallic dragon, and that metallic dragons are
good.
that's when it cut out.
That's when it cut out. Metallic dragons are the good dragons. Chromatic dragons are red, green, blue, black, and metallic dragons are bronze, copper, gold, silver, platinum, and those are the good ones. So metallic dragons are good. So this is not a evil dragon that was slain. This is a good dragon that was murdered. And he, yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing you expect in a bone room. Big E says a little prayer to Kelemvor in respect for the dead. And as he says that prayer and does the little miniature rite, a voice whispers in his head as a cool breeze sweeps through the openings in the door and whistles through, like it blows, the wind blows through the door, kind of pushes it open a little bit. You feel a cool breeze, and the wind turns and goes up through the skull and comes out like through its nostrils and its eye holes, and the whistle of it through the skull says, "Hagen Vostol."
Ah!
Huh?
What?
It said a word and you didn't recognize what it was, but if you recognize it, if you watch back the stream, or if you recognize it later in the game, I will mention it. But it whispered something that was certainly a word, and it was certainly responding to your blessing that you were uttering.
Okay. Does Biggie remember the word?
You feel like you might have.
I want to say that word back at it. Whatever. It's Argen Volsor. Argen Voshort. Argen Voshort.
Make an intelligence check.
Yes. Come on, Biggie, be intelligent. 4. Plus
You
3,
are able
7.
You are able to mimic the sound and the word with enough confidence, DM confidence, that you have said the word exactly as it was heard. However,
I rub my mouth as I'm saying it.
yeah. So if there was some sort of a thing that would activate when you said it, that does not happen. However, you do not recognize the significance of the word, although it feels like something you might have heard before. But it's too ethereal and too faint of a memory. There wasn't anything significant, but
okay, what I want to try to remember the word so that if I escape this hell and I see an NPC that might know stuff, that I can ask them about it. So I'm going to just file it away for now.
Would you like to ask any of your party if they recognize it? You're alone in the room, talking to the skull. None of your party have moved.
So yes, I will. However, so I did tell them all that they can come into this room because it's totally safe and comforting. And then I'm going about my business.
None of them did.
But we have a tendency to like to give it an extra minute when you do stuff like that.
Biggie's gonna come out and say
everything's good. Gargoyle attack.
So the door opens and Biggie peeks back in and he goes, "No, guys, it's totally safe. I checked in this room. It's just like this totally chill. It must be like a relaxation room or something like that because it's just totally comforting and nice. There's some nice comfortable chairs in here, a bowl which probably can hold stuff, and also a dead dragon that said some magic word to me. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the room." And he trots back out. And I want to look at this crap.
What time of day is it? I can't remember now when we got here and what time of day it is.
It's middle of the day
it is. Yeah, it's like mid-afternoon ish.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been in here that long. The
I
door.
Go ahead and go in the room, and then as I walk through, I'm like, "Holy Jesus, fucking Christ! This is what you call relaxing? What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, isn't that nice? I fart again from relaxation.
Fucking Samara is standing in the corner. Okay, the girl from The Ring.
This is her bedroom. The door to the north is a wooden door, and it is sheathed in bone, but you can see a door handle, and it does appear that it would open.
Hey guys, I'll open this door when you're ready. I'm not trying to rush, but this door looks pretty safe. I feel really comforted. I feel like there's good things on the other side of this door right here.
If there's any more good things on the other side of that door, we're going to catch some unknown corpse disease.
We're gonna
like
get
the girl from Poltergeist. Yeah. Oh. No. If I ever found out, like I went to the doctor and I found out my memory problems were because of a prion disease, I would literally kill myself. Not even joking. That shit is not pleasant at the end.
Yeah, like mad cow disease, basically.
Yep. Kuru. Crutchfield-Jacobson disease.
I don't want to open the door yet, because you mentioned there's 4 piles of skulls in each of the corners. That makes me feel like I should rifle through the piles of skulls. So I do want to search through some skulls before I move on.
Alrighty, make an investigation check.
Yeah. I have a big intelligence bonus, but I just don't get the rolls, and that's just because I'm playing Biggie. Yeah. So there's a 6 plus 5, that's 11. Biggie roll.
You rifle through the first pile of skulls, and underneath the skulls you find more skulls and some bones.
Okay. Well, I'll just go search another pile.
Alright, make another investigation check.
Alright, so now I'm going to roll again. And I finally get a good roll, so I hope this is where the magic longsword is. 22.
You dig through the pile and you get to the bottom and you find bone underneath the skulls. And then underneath the bones are skulls.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. You guys search something. I'm not finding anything good. I'm going to open the bone door in a minute. No one? Okay.
Your request falls on silent ears as Zoe, the only one in the room, ignores you. And no one else.
I must have misunderstood what you said, Biggie. Can you say it again?
Just search the room. All right. Do you guys want to search anything? I searched 2 piles of bones.
No, I don't want any prion diseases.
Well, I'm not scared of prions. The prion disease.
What about dragon prion?
Not worry about that.
Can you imagine getting a dragon prion disease? It could, like, I mean, wow.
The prions you don't really get them from shrimp.
Yep. But no, you don't really get them from bones.
I'm gonna search over here.
So, and then when he's done, I want to go ahead and actually start searching and go ew the whole time.
All right. With your 22 investigation from previously, you're able to thoroughly search that third pile of bones, and you find nothing.
Okay, nothing in these bones. What else was in here? The bowl?
There is a bowl made of bones, I believe.
I don't want a bone bowl. Is there a door to the south?
Can I inspect it?
Yes.
Can I investigate, like, the bone bowl and start looking at some of the other places and stuff in here and investigating?
Which bones would you like to look at? Everything is bones.
The bowl.
There is a bowl of bones. Wait,
I
sorry.
thought it was a bowl made out of bone.
Yes, it's a bowl of bone. The bowl is made of bones.
I want to inspect it.
It is a ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of bones.
Can I identify it, see how much money it's worth, anything like that, appraise it or anything?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say no? Well, fine. 4.
This bowl of broken and molded and twisted bones is held together with gray mortar and white paste, filling the gaps and creating what looks like a mostly watertight vessel. And it looks entirely worthless, like if someone took bones and brick mortar and made a bowl out of it.
That mortar is probably made out of ground up bones too.
Okay, Absolutely it is.
When we built the wall, what did we use for mortar? The blood of our enemies. The wall is slightly magnetic. Okay. All right. Well, I put it down then. I want to line up and get ready to follow Big E into the next room. That's what you're doing, Big E.
Oh, I am, but I want to take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual and just sweep the room and make sure there's nothing magical in here.
Alright. You cast Detect Magic and you sweep the room, and after 10 minutes, you are able to walk the perimeter of the room. And what's the range of Detect Magic?
30 feet.
You detect no magic from your sweep of the perimeter of the room.
Oh, we should be checking for secret doors too. So, like, specifically, I want to check all the walls for secret doors.
Make a investigation check.
I'm just gonna start doing that anytime we're in any kind of a room that we don't see all the borders.
Yeah, if there's like 18. An obvious door, then you might get a default like perception check. But if it's something you have to actually search for, then yeah, you have to specifically search for it.
Yeah, well, my passive is only 12, so I'm not gonna notice pretty much any door. But I rolled 17. Wait.
Okay, yeah, you 50. You search the bones and you feel them, and you're checking for like hidden switches and stuff, and you're pretty confident that if there is a hidden secret door in this room, it is way more well hidden than it needs to be. You're confident there is not one in the room.
Okay, cool. So this room's pretty clear. Zoe, go find out if Aravin's coming into this room, because I don't want to open the door unless we're all in here, and get the rest of the party too.
Okay, everybody, we found a room. It's full of bones. It appears to be worthless bones, but we're going to go into another room after that and see if there's anything worth, taking while we're there. Do you guys want to come with, or is it just going to be Biggie and me?
Is Willow, are you there? Willow, you're on mute.
I want to.
You're good now.
Sorry.
No, you're unmuted. You were unmuted. Oh, the dog.
I want to go in.
You are free to move your token whenever you'd like.
When everyone's in the room, then I'm going to open the bone door. Or attempt to.
I wouldn't touch too much because you'll probably get some sort of disease.
I'm not worried.
Oh, speaking of which, anybody want to go dig up Travis with me?
What?
Willingham. I never did get my dice made out of the bones of my enemy.
This is a cool room.
Yeah, let's read the description. This 30-foot square room is a shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields and swords jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. 2 doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall and the south wall, the one you just came through, and a dark archway leads out through the east wall. So it's a room with, big heavy stone walls and swords and shields that have been thrust into the walls, the stone walls of like piercing the walls.
Oh god. Well, can I peek down this hallway?
You sure can. You walk over to the hallway, and let me see what that is. Yeah. This dark passage runs for 20 feet. What? That's not what my map shows. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thought this was a dead end. Nope. Fog of War, reveal. This 30-foot square room... No. This dark passage runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves, cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags.
Okay, well, hey guys, I found a staircase up. Maybe we can go back up here and find a way back out.
Yeah. I'm all good with that.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, well, I guess, do you guys want to spread out and search this room real quick before we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like some weird stuff going on in here.
There's a door to the north that just mentioned.
Mm.
Not telling you to go through it, just
door.
in case you didn't see it.
I did see the door. I'm looking to go up, but you can check the door if you want. Worst case, then we attack us, and then we run up the stairs.
Also, this area... Sorry, this area, I wanted to wait till you were a little closer to see it. The ceilings are covered with yellow lichen.
Oh. Yellow lichen. Nature check to know about anything about yellow lichen?
Make a nature check.
Nine.
You believe the yellow lichen is harmless.
Hey guys, I believe this yellow lichen is harmless. Do you want to search around the room first, or do you want to open the door first?
I think we should search around first.
Okay, I want to look for secret doors and also any sorts of notes or books. It almost looks like there might be something right here. And also to see if any of these weapons look anything looks special or weird.
Make a perception check. And by the way, I'm pretty sure Zoe has the highest perception. Zoe and Vanya. So just FYI, the ones looking should probably be... Well, I guess your investigation, right?
Yeah, I'm trained in investigation.
So it'd really be just one. This one would be perception. Yeah. I'm calling for a perception check, but
okay.
It could go either way.
Well, I'm 17 perception. Big E's 17 perception.
Okay. So you search around the alcoves. There are no notes there. It's just decoration. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Dirty rags and
ew.
Yeah.
Dirty socks.
Of the 4 alcoves which you dig through and look through, most of them contain nothing of value. However, in this southeast alcove, there is a loose flagstone in the corner of the room.
Well, that's weird because it looks like that goes to... Which wall is it in? The east wall or the south wall?
It's right here.
Okay, I want to move the flagstone. I want to see if
you
switch or...
You lift the flagstone and move it aside, and you see beneath it is a small hole, a little cubby hole, and there's a moldy sack sitting in the cubby hole.
Oh, flagstone is like the floor, right?
I think it's supposed to be part of the wall, but I don't know. Just as a loose flagstone.
Shouldn't McGee have to roll an intelligence check to see if he understands that a flagstone is not a stone carved like a flag?
I guess it's just a stone. It's a kind of a stone, and the castle is built out of a bunch of those, so it's a stone.
So it doesn't.
Yeah.
Flagstone is usually a flat stone, but it's also one that's loose. We have flagstones in our backyard, which is what we put the fire pit on, and they interlock together and stuff decently, but they're loose. They're not mortared in.
Yeah. So it's just one of the stones that's constructing the wall is loose, and underneath it is a moldy sack.
All right, I spit on my hands and clap them and rub them together and say, "Oh boy!" and I snatch up the moldy sack.
You grab the sack by the top and you pull it up, and it strains under the weight of the metallic jingling that's inside of it.
I open it and look inside.
You open the sack, and inside the mold and grime-covered outside is a sack filled with electrum pieces. And you estimate there are between 1 and 200 electrum pieces based on the weight and volume.
Oh, wow.
And each of the coins has a profiled visage of Strahd von Zerevich stamped on them.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pop this in my backpack.
You what? Sorry, Mom came in.
I'm gonna pop that in my backpack, and I'm gonna go back up Zoe if she wants to check open that door.
All right, I'm adding you.
I flick an electrum coin to Zoe and say, "Here you go.
Oh,
for your help
thanks.
so far."
By the way, when he inspected the other room, did that count for this one, or did I just miss this room's inspection?
He made an inspection in this room. Him and
I must have cut out my headset. I'm having some issues. Okay, all right, I'm ready to bust in this door. Well, not literally bust in, you know what I mean. I want to open it and take a look inside.
All right.
I'm ready to bust.
You did just fondle a moldy sack.
Also, Vanya's with us.
So dark. Do I need to toss a torch in or something?
I don't know.
Make sure there's no sulfur smell before you do.
I just can't see anything.
Oh.
Yeah, can you reveal the room, please?
Well.
Oh, he's reading. Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, then, Jay.
Yeah. So let me read the thing.
Oh shit.
Serves me right for doing something in the game instead of just watching.
Flip to the back of the book here. Yeah. Okay. This shadowy room is in perfect order. A great table stands here with its chair, inkwell, and quill set carefully in place. Lances, swords, and shields that bear the Barovian crest are hung neatly on the dark oak-paneled walls. And... 1 second.
Should have gone back out the window. Tell him you're looking for the bathroom.
Yeah. Do you remember when you saw that little E token? Oh, that's nothing. That was the elf that was escorting you guys, and he is sitting in a chair in front of you. And he stands up and he says, nosing around where you don't belong, are you? And
I've got a good
idea. He reaches into his side and pulls out a scimitar.
I would like to then know. No. We were just looking for the gift shop because the gift shop is always on the way to the exit, and we are really turned around.
He lurches forward and attacks you. And do you guys want to roll initiative? Or next time?
Up to everybody else. I'm awake from my coffee, so it doesn't matter to me.
Saving this for next time.
I want to cast Disguise Self and make myself look like Strahd and try to convince this guy that we're
You can do that on your first turn in combat.
But
he's attacking you. He drew his scimitar and he is now charging forward to attack Zoe.
Can Zoe try to do a EverQuest style consideration?
Ready to attack. Red, what would you like your tombstone to say?
Okay, I would like to try and convince him to just chill out. We really are trying to find our way out.
So as you babble and talk, he gets closer to you, and as he gets up closer to you, what?
I can play for. Do you guys want to just roll initiative and see what happens when we run up the stairs, or do you? I don't want to leave this here until next time because I feel like we're either gonna escape or die. I say we just go with it and see where it goes.
It wouldn't hurt
and keep playing.
because that way we have a week to make new characters, or 2 weeks. Instead of like 5 minutes into the session, everyone's dead, and it's like, well, now what do we do?
So, I'm ready to roll initiative. Well, Willow, do you want to keep going?
It's up to everyone else for me.
We can see how it goes. It'll either go real quick.
I kind of feel like we're not gonna remember stuff if we just stop mid battle, this probably might take us a while. So.
No, we're gonna wrap it up
no, it's gonna go. It's gonna go pretty quick one way or another.
We're gonna run, and either he's gonna catch us and kill us, or something. This is not gonna be like a normal battle. We're continuing to flee.
Oh boy.
I mean, we could play. I would say another 30 minutes, but we could push it up to 11 o'clock if we needed to. I would think, unless anyone. Zach, are you getting tired or?
No, I had a big old thing of coffee, so I'm good now. But like before the game started, I was seriously like drooling and slurring my speech. So, but I'm good. But that's the thing. If other people are like, "Oh, I quit," then I'm fine with that. I'm just letting y'all know I am okay to continue. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Big E's rolling initiative. 11.
Alrighty. Ervin's at 18.
Oh, initiative. Sorry.
Archie and Zoe.
I got so hung up on our conversation, I forgot to actually roll it. Now I'm looking for it. 16.
Right, and let's see what his bonus is. Oh. I'm just gonna roll it manually and add it.
I bet my Blade song is over.
Yeah, you waited 10 minutes in that little room.
Oh yeah,
and
like
casted like rituals and stuff. Yeah. One more second. Let's see. Monster. Well, anyway, initiative begin. Vanya's first.
So I'm telling her that we're, running, so I guess run up the stairs.
Okay. She drops what she's doing, and she's not doing anything. These stairs? Or back?
Yeah, well, shit. What do you guys think? Should we go up these stairs, which we're hoping lead back up, or should we just go back the way we came, go past the accountant, and try to go out the window there?
That accountant's really going to be pissed off at us when we drag him in from the other way.
We don't necessarily know that he caused any problem. That he might be fine. We might not have caused him any problems.
He's just got to be annoyed by it. I personally would feel comfortable running back the way we know we came, because there's no telling what's up that staircase. We could be in deeper shit. It's my vote.
Aravan, what do you say? Do you want to go back out the window, or do you want to go up the stairs? I'm starting to think maybe it's a bad idea running for cover to an unknown room.
Okay. I honestly, I think we should just get out of here. And the way that we know, I'm voting for the window.
Okay,
You all see oh, sorry, actually, just Zoe. Zoe, you notice in the corner of this room, the room is mostly dimly lit. There's like a couple of candles, but there's like dark shadows in the corners of the room. One of those shadows is moving and shimmering, and you can tell it is some sort of a creature lurking there in the shadows, which begins to move forward as the elf does.
I don't have any magic to reveal it, so I want to yell back and let the guys know that there is a
not invisible.
shadow person in this room as well. But I can't identify what type it is.
You can. You didn't ask to roll a check or anything. It's a creature. You noticed it.
Okay, then I wanna see if I can recognize this shadow creature.
Make a religion check.
See, it just fucked me over and over again. Okay, hold on. 17.
It is a shadow demon.
Oh,
it's a type of demon, and they are almost invisible in the shadow, and it is lurking there with its long, gangly claws as it tries to sneak forward closer to you to sneak up on you and attack you, and it's phasing through objects as it does.
See, I was hoping, I already assumed it was a shadow demon, but I was hoping we'd find out more details. Like, is it the Hat Man that is the worldwide phenomena? Or is it, like, what type of demon is it?
Shadow. Kind of like the other room is made of bone.
Yep. All right. I yell back at the guys that there is a shadow demon in here, too, and we need to fucking run. And I want to slam the door shut.
I agree. If there's one dude, like, maybe we could try to get him, but if there's a demon with him, then this is not going to happen. Is there any way you can bar the door? Is there any...
Yeah, I want to... Here's what I'm going to do.
I want to timber into.
Not really. And all the stuff in the room is, like, broken enough that there's not really anything you can, like, shove up against it.
Then I want to throw myself against the door and back into it on the ground and dig my feet into the stones and let everyone to run.
Okay, and it does conveniently open in, so outward.
Really?
Really?
Look at the map.
I was half expecting for me to just kind of fall backwards into the room.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm looking at the turn order, and we all go first, and the bad guys go last. So it's a little different from before, where the bad guys went after you. So
right.
I guess, the demon is at 0, so maybe you haven't rolled for him yet. But
I haven't rolled for him, but you're good. You're lucky.
I was just gonna say, I think that we could all just run and get out of here before they have their turn. If we all run and if you stay back here, they're all gonna get a turn attacking this door with you on the other side. And if they make it through the door, you could start getting hurt real bad. So I would suggest that we just all run.
You'll have a full turn buffer between them and you guys, which could be the difference between life or death for the whole party.
Do you have any methods of escape? You don't have blink. You don't have invis.
With 2 party members, you're not going to survive. I can
throw as I run away. Silvered longswords. No, but I think I can make it.
I just said with 2 party members remaining, you guys will not survive. It would be much better to stay together. Sacrificing yourself is not noble. It's stupid.
If it means everyone else might die.
They won't. They will. They absolutely will if their fighter stays behind.
If you stay behind, you're gonna die. If you come with us, you might buy us 1 turn, but if we don't have you, we're not gonna be able to make it anyway.
No,
I don't think. Yes, I'm happy to have you sacrifice yourself, but I don't think it's necessary quite yet, because we got really good. What's the Shadow Demon's roll? Yeah, the Shadow Demon got a 9.
You guys forget.
So literally, all of us go first before them. So if we just move our full dash movement speed,
The room upstairs that we have to go back through, the door to the outside where the rope is at, is barricaded with treasure chests. You guys need a turn to move them.
Yeah, but they might not even see where we go, because we're going to be running back through doors just like the gargoyles. Like, if we all dash out of here, they don't necessarily know, did we go up the stairs, did we go through the bone room, and then each room after that. Like, I think we could make it back up to basically go back into the accounting room, unblock the door, and open it, and hopefully the gargoyles are all gone. I'm assuming that the gargoyles are going to go back, that they wouldn't have any reason to just sit there in the chapel room. That if they would either break through the door. I don't know if they broke through the door or if they went back. I don't know what they do, but I think that's probably the safest path.
All right, but if
you
somebody
still
else
might get a chance to
somebody else's die, it is not my fault.
You might still get a chance to sacrifice yourself for the party. I'm just saying that I don't think it's quite yet.
I don't want to sacrifice myself. I am just seeing situations in which I feel like survival is really risky.
Rahadin bangs on the door. You're running out of time.
Just take your dash. Just dash and run as far as you can. You'll be in the
Erevin's
back.
turn is before me, isn't hers?
No. Wait.
Arabelle stutters and she says, What are we doing? You guys, I don't understand what you're saying. Are we running? Arabelle.
Biggie points back towards where we came and says back the way we came. Wait, Vanya, what?
Vanya runs back the way you came.
Okay,
16.
and Biggie says, everyone back the way we came, the accountant's room, the chapel, out the window. It's our only chance. Hope the gargoyles are gone.
Arabelle does a full 180 and stumbles on some wood pieces as she tries to catch up to Vanya. Erevin's turn.
Run.
Run in.
Run. Throw a bardic inspiration on Zoe and then run.
Good idea, actually.
If you want to.
Oh. No. Bardic inspiration is a bonus action, so I can.
Yeah, you could, if it's a bonus action.
Take my last inspiration.
Alright, Erevin uses an inspiration on Zoe. Biggie and Zoe both have one now.
Oh, Biggie, I used mine. I used mine for a knowledge check.
Oh, okay.
For the dragon, I think.
Gotcha. Alright. And Zoe.
I guess I'm gonna dash.
Oh god, yeah, just run, man. Oh god. I'm actually a lot more nervous without his token in front of the door. Biggie goes last, like right before
I think that's my turn. I'm done.
Look, Biggie is like 0.001 ahead of Rahadin.
Oh.
No, stop doing that. Go, Marina.
It is Archie's. It's Archie's turn. You can have him sit on your shoulder and just follow your movement if you want.
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna stay with me. I'll just have him stay on my shoulder for now. If I have to, I'll send him back and have him rake their eyes and then try to, save me. I'm popping my last blade song. My movement speed is 40 feet. So I'm going to dash and move 80. So
all right, it is your turn. Go blaze past the party.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Did you say the dragon skull is like above the door?
Yeah.
Can I try to take it with me as I'm running by? Is it?
Sure.
Is it big enough that
you can? You can carry it like under one arm, but it's not like a football. It'd be like carrying a beanbag chair. But it's bone, so it's hollow, so it's pretty light. But yeah, you could hoist it under an arm, latch in under his teeth.
I'm taking something from the bone room, man. If this guy's, I've got this freaking guy coming and this demon coming to kill us. So I'm grabbing the dragon skull. So that's 40 feet. 45, 50, Blysack. 55,
Did you grab the skull?
60. Hey, yes, I did.
All right, you leap up and you leap up and you grab the lower jaws of it, and you haven't really seen like how it's attached or anything, but you can tell that it's fairly
right
loose.
Here, I run towards the chair. I step up and I step off the chair up onto the table. I'm running across. I jump over Zoe and I do a somersault leap. And I do like a Michael Jordan like slam dunk, grab the skull and just like tear it off the wall and drop to the ground. And I'm like, bye Zoe, thank. And then
acrobatics check.
At the point when he reaches above my head, can I flip him off while he finishes his move?
Oh yeah, that's a free action. Flipping off is always a free action.
Oh my god. Okay. I got a 7 acrobatics check, but blade singing, I get advantage to acrobatics. So I'm gonna roll again. And now I get 13 acrobatics.
Alright, so you skitter on some bones when you climb up on the table. You kick over the chalice that was made of bones, and it falls to the floor and shatters into tiny pieces. And as you trip, you leap off the table and grab the skull of the dragon, and it's firmly attached, but you can tell that just a little twist and kind of lifting up will unattach it. So you leap and ungracefully attach yourself to this dragon skull, and with a jerk, you flip it off of its little hook, and you look, and there's like 2 little command strips where it was just hanging on the wall. They're literally like those little. So like you couldn't pull it down because those things are really strong, but you give it like a little flip up, and it just popped off. And you've got this dragon skull, and you land safely on your feet on the ground with this dragon skull in your arms, hoisted under one arm, and you continue taking your movement speed as you go past the rest of the party with the dragon skull in your arms.
Yes. Yeah, this is a good dragon skull, and I'm not gonna leave him here with these assholes. I'm gonna give him a proper burial. So, I think I use 50, so I get 30 feet left. I think, was it 50
Something
or 55?
like that.
Okay, 55, 60. Oh, see Aravan, bye one. Yes, 70, something like here, I think.
You're like here. I recounted from where you were. Okay, measure distance.
Okay, fine, I'm here. But I run past Aravan just barely, and I'm like, see you guys. I hope you make it out.
Oh. So a straight line move 80 would be here, and that's like cutting through rooms. So yeah, you're right inside the door. You like bust past Aravan and open the door, so it's open, but that's as far as you get.
Okay, and I leave the door open for them.
NPC's turns. Archie's with you.
Zoe, see that? Wasn't that cool?
Zoe, you look back and you hear footsteps, but they're like slow.
Michael Myers footsteps.
Yeah, Michael Myers footsteps, but then you see the shadow creature phase through the door and into the room.
Oh.
And it moves towards you. And Vanya's turn.
Ah! 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 She's gonna dash. Are there any... Oh, wait, hold on. Can she see the shadow demon?
Yes. It does not have anywhere to hide at the moment.
I should cast Detect Good and Evil and see if there's any evil creatures nearby. Ding, 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 ding. I guess
it's like when you're on World of Warcraft and you turn on your tracking.
Stack overflow, blue screen.
She's got Blast, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, Burning Hands, Fairy Fire. I don't see anything that's going to help slow these guys down. Spiritual Weapon. I mean, that would like... I don't think that would even slow them down. I can't block them with Spiritual Weapon, right?
No.
Okay. Can I, as Vanya, can I tell if the shadow demon is moving faster than us or about the same speed? So I know if is it like gaining on us?
It looks like it can phase through objects, so it might have a slight advantage on you, but it's not particularly moving any faster than one of you would be laterally.
Oh wait, what is my...
So shutting doors behind it doesn't do anything. Throwing chairs doesn't do anything. But so if you if you round a corner through a wall, it can probably phase through the wall. So I wouldn't do that.
Also, as we run past it at floor above, it might just go straight up through the floor and get us.
That is a possibility.
Okay, if I do turn on... Wait, what did Zach say?
I said I hate you guys.
Oh.
If the party dies because I didn't hold the door and at least make it so that only one creature was catching y'all, I'm going to be so pissed when I reincarnate.
Yeah, I mean, the shadow would have been where it is anyway, so...
But I might have been able to hold off the other dude, who is actually just walking slow, so, whatever.
Okay. As an action, Vanya presents her holy symbol and speaks a prayer censuring the undead. Oh, this isn't undead, is it?
She's a light cleric. Does she have a special kind of turning? Or is that just the damage one? Yeah, it's not undead. It's a demon.
Damn it. It's the Radiant Dawn. It's like a damage one.
Try that.
Hold on. 5E.
Do we want to piss it off?
Radiance of the Dawn. Hold on, I'm looking it up. Okay, so Radiance of the Dawn. Oh jeez, never mind. It's one of those.
What's it do?
It's the the wiki. It was a wiki.
Oh.
It's just telling me like the history of the spell or something. I need to get the.
But what does the spell do?
What does it do? Well, the freaking Google is supposed to just tell me everything.
It does. If you type it and then just type wikidot after it, and then it'll instantly go to the page.
It's like a food blogger's recipe. It starts off with a story. 3 pages into it, they get distracted and they don't actually do the recipe.
Okay. She can use her channel divinity to harness sunlight, banishing darkness, and dealing radiant damage to foes. As an action, she can present her holy symbol and any magical darkness within 30 feet is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature must make a Constitution saving throw, and it takes 2d10 damage on a failed throw. That's it. But I think I want to use my action to dash. I don't think I want to use that. You're suggesting it, though. Okay. Should I look up the Shadow Demon stat block? Do it, or I should say, can I make a religion check to see if I know, is this something I can... Am I going to one-shot this thing, or is it better for me to just run from it?
Vanya pauses and ponders her religious training. Make a religion check for Vanya. I've got her modifier. You can just roll a die.
Okay, cool. 16.
Vanya ponders for a second and recalls the power that she harnessed over the shadow creatures in the basement of the old house, and she knows that there's no special effects coming with this power, but this type of creature certainly is made of shadow, and using a turning ability of radiance would not do nothing. She doesn't know exactly what it would do, but it wouldn't hurt to try, and she is pious enough to be willing to risk her life to try and slow it down. Not as much as spending a whole turn barring a door, but, not dashing.
I see how it is. Yeah. Oh, Zach wants to save the group. Well, we can't let him be.
I want the NPC to die.
Okay, it sounds like the Shadow Demon is going to catch up to us, but we have a chance against it. So we need to be like running and attacking at the same time, I guess. So Vanya will sacrifice, plus she's almost up the stairs. So Vanya's going to sacrifice her dash to cast Channel Divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. And then that means that there's a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 13.
Just so y'all know, I've been in this exact situation before, IRL. And myself and I made it. Assholes.
Saving throw DC 13.
You don't get to brag about it or tell the TV station when you do something like that and get famous because everyone's like, demons, vampires.
She presents her holy symbol, and light blasts into the room of bones and sparkles through the crack of the door at the creature, and roll some damage for me. It's half damage on save anyway, so regardless.
Damn it. Frickin' yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't know what happened, but
I mean, you got to roll it anyway.
All right. It's 2d10 and I got an 8 and a 7. So that's better than 50%. So 15 damage. I'm hoping that they're weak to it. I'm hoping that they didn't make their save, and we could be looking at 30 damage here.
She speaks a prayer to Helm and presents her holy symbol, and light blasts out, and you can see through this creature as if it wasn't even there. It's just a wisp of smoke floating in the air, and a ear curdling. How do you say it? Curdling. What's the word that goes with curdling?
Blood curdling?
Blood curdling, that's the...
Yeah, blood.
A blood curdling screech at a higher pitch than any of you can even hear echoes through this chamber, and the cloud of vapor just kind of like sinks down to the ground as the light slowly fades, and it looks like it is temporarily stunned.
Okay, and then she's gonna run, so where's my max movement?
30 feet.
Well, okay, so I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And Arabelle's turn. As Irina was running past, she kind of did the same thing you did with Arabelle, where she kind of like grabbed her, and she's not like grappling her, she's just kind of like... Okay, so real quick, I'm not going to go off on a tangent here, but I watched the thing about how special effects in movies work. Apparently, like superhero movies and stuff like that, where you have like Captain America running super fast, there's a couple of different ways they do it. One of the ways is not CGI. They have like this giant hook harness thing they attach them to, and it lifts their body like 90% of their body weight and basically lets them run at superhuman speeds because there's no weight holding them down. So when you see like Captain America doing a super fast run past people, he is physically running twice as fast as a normal human because this crane is like pushing him along. I thought that was really cool. So kind of that.
She's in real life.
Me too. So
hey,
Arabelle's normal
James,
speed.
race me. What's that giant harness-looking thing? Don't worry about that. It's a disability thing.
Her normal speed is 25, but basically with someone behind her helping push her because she's so small and she's pretty quick on her feet, she's able to move kind of a normal speed. So she's just keeping a pace with Irina as Irina slows down a little bit to help speed her up. So they move basically just in sync. But she's going to move forward 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. And do you want them to run past Vanya, or are they waiting for the party?
I'd say keep running.
All right, they run and make it almost to the top of the next landing of the staircase.
Yeah.
And Erevan, it's your turn.
Ahead, but... If you can hit this guy, if the shadow guy with any long distance spells, you can do that. Otherwise, go ahead and pop your dash and run on ahead, or whatever.
I have these swords.
Erevan, it's your turn.
I didn't realize. Hold on. I'm running. Okay. Up the stairs. Up the stairs I go.
All right, you make it up the stairs. We'll just say you make it up the stairs for now, and I'll do all the movement at once. Zoe, you are next. You are 5 feet away from the shadow creature as the light begins to slowly fade from the room and it begins to regain its corporeal form.
Really? So starting to turn solid.
I mean, it was never really solid, but it's slowly coming back.
I think we
it's not dead.
stunned
That's what
it
I'm
for
saying.
a turn. We damaged it and stunned it for a little bit.
Can I check to see if I know if physical attacks can hurt it at all, even with the silver sword?
Sure. Make a religion check.
I lost my religion check.
You don't know.
All right, I want to take one step back and I want to attack it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, couldn't you throw your sword at? Couldn't you throw a short sword at it? Or is it?
They're silvered. I only have.
Okay. Let me just meta because I don't want to sit here for another hour. You guys are running from a very deadly encounter. You're all going to die. Vanya has an ability that basically counters shadow creatures. It doesn't actually do anything to this creature specifically, but because I don't want you guys to die exploring a level 10 dungeon, I had it metagame stun the shadow creature that's going to kill you all. Please run. Please run. Please clap.
Okay. No.
I'm trying my hardest not to murder you all. It's really, really hard. He could have one-rounded you.
Alright, there we go. I feel so
you're going to throw the sword at it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
If because I don't want to have to walk back into the room around it to go get my sword back or wait until 3 years from now when we're high enough level to come back in here and I go back and I look for it and it's like, oh, I got one of my silvered swords back. Yes, but you have better gear now. Yes, but now I've got this sword back.
I wanted my
sword. I will
sword.
take the -1 to hit. All right, that's my turn. I dashed.
Okay, Irina is up the
stairs. That you meant it was that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to. I was fine until you said I turn around and attack the shadow, and I'm like, okay, nope, we're not doing this.
Sorry.
The attack was for the non-player character who is tagging along, who has an ability that perfectly counters the creature and can potentially use it to save you guys. It's not a let's go start attacking them.
Okay, much like saying this child is important to the story and will help you on your quest, much like that, saying the shadow demon starts to turn slightly more corporeal, that is just asking for trouble for me.
Oh, okay. Back to what it was is what I meant. I understand what you were saying. It starts to turn back to the normal shadow where it can kill you, not the kind where it's stunned.
Sorry.
I was not upset at you. I just don't want you guys to turn back around and go back into the fight that you are successfully escaping.
Successfully escaping. Yeah, we're only successfully escaping because you're being nice.
Yeah.
Good job with the explorations there, James. Had to go and open up that fucking door in that room.
Did you not see this awesome freaking dragon skull I got? I want to drink so much wine out of this thing.
I'm just pointing out that I'm the one who opened up the door to that room. But I'm
oh yeah, that was Big E opens all these doors and then he's like, okay, we can go back. And then you're like, wait, you didn't open this door. And Big E's like, oh, okay, fine, one more door, but this is the last door. And it is.
Oh look, it was the door directly to hell, and here comes an army of demons.
Oh look, the boss of the dungeon.
It is Big E's turn.
And 80 movement speed.
Up the stairs,
so
right?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to the stairs. And yes, up the stairs. I'm heading back for the accountant room.
And you will be the first one. No, Irina just walked up for you. So she gets to the top of the stairs and she was kind of paused. She moves to the top of her stairs and she holds her movement for when the next person comes up so she can follow them. And Arabella is doing the same. So they walk up to the top of the stairways and they pause and they go, where are we going? Wait, is that where you guys are? Hold on. Yeah, basement. Okay. Yeah, this is right.
Yep.
Up again? Go. Okay. They follow you up and you make it to the next landing and that's where you end. And let's just hide these guys. Vanya's turn. She follows up the stairs.
Yeah, dashing
and this time. Aravin's turn.
I'm running.
Up the stairs. I don't know why I bothered to put you. You're literally running straight up the stairs. I don't know why I bothered to put you at the middle section of the stairs.
Can't even find my token.
Yeah, I'll move you. I'm kind of moving you.
Bright light gives the demon disadvantage on attack rolls and disadvantage on wisdom perception checks on sight. So, like, it's not that far of a stretch to say that a holy divinity light would stun it for one turn.
Yeah, it's turn undead does like a huge effect, but it only works on undead. Yeah. That's basically a turn undead for shadows, and this is a shadow. So,
yeah.
Short of the fact that there's not a specific thing that says Radiance of the Dawn makes this thing stun for a turn. I could kind of say going forward that Radiance of the Dawn stuns shadow creatures made entirely of darkness for a turn. I'd be fine with it. It should. It should be a thing.
If the creature has shadow literally in its name, one turn stun.
Yeah. Like I feel it was partially to save you guys, but also it wasn't like, okay, I guess this, like if it was him, no, it wouldn't do that. It was literally because it's a shadow demon. She's a light cleric, and you guys brought a light cleric to Barovia, so that's a thing to be rewarded. And now she saved your life twice with that Radiance of the Dawn. So
yes.
So I'll tell you what, we're gonna do the same thing as before, except with a little more urgency. I'm not doing initiative, but I will leave the initiative order up. And as long as you guys continue at this pace and don't take too long, you will keep the same distance. But they are still pursuing you as far as you know.
Okay,
but
so
I'm not messing with initiative.
Whoever can go first should go, which I guess should be Vanya, then Willow, then Zoe, kind of, because that was the initiative order. But we need to plow straight for this door, and we need to, can we do a quick listen and see if we hear stone scraping on the other side of the door, maybe?
I will say you don't have really much time to barely move the chest at the pace that those things are moving. So if you would like to spend extra time listening at the door, they will slowly catch up to you. So
okay,
it's up to you which risk is worse.
No, the only
that's not a bad idea. But yeah, it's like,
well, one of us
stuck between a rock and a hard place.
One of us could have checked the other hallway, but I think we just need to go with it. So, well, who is it though? Who's gonna run up there first? Or can two of us move the chest while one of us listens?
Yeah. So it's not by initiative. You can all do what you would like to do. I'm not going to do turn.
Who has the best perception check?
One action per person.
Erevin, are you the best perception?
Yeah.
Okay, then you listen at the door, and Biggie and Zoe have the best strength. So how about we push the chest?
I have a +4 to perception. Just so
wow. Okay, well, either one of you guys listen and try to see if you can hear gargoyles on the other side.
I'll listen.
Also, we closed this door when we came in this room.
Yep, we're not in initiative, but we are still using the grid, so please move your tokens. I have snapped you to the view. Sorry. Move them. I just moved them up to the stairs so they're on the map. So position yourselves as you would like and describe your actions. And we will describe our actions beginning with Biggie, and then I'll call on it. You can't hear anything? What? No? Ah, fuck. Okay.
What? I can hear you.
Biggie is not Biggie. Stack. You good now?
Oh.
He's having headphone trouble. That's okay. I think we're almost. You guys potentially have almost made it out of the castle, depending on what's on the other side of this door.
Erevin got a 17 perception check.
Okay, Erevin standing by the door listening. Is Biggie, you were moving the chests?
Yeah, I'm looking at Erevin like, we're good, right?
This is
hello.
My headset is dying on me. I'm buying Christmas stuff now. This sucks. I can't afford to buy myself a headset.
Yeah, buy it now ahead of time. You got 2 months. Buy it ahead of time, and then just don't later. Mark it off.
I'm already buying Christmas stuff. I don't have
much
money I can spend on anything else by that.
Oh.
You know?
I've got a pair of shitty headphones if you want them.
I'll make do. I'll figure it out.
But for tonight, we're almost done. I think we've almost reached the limit, and also I think you guys potentially have almost escaped. You've pretty much triggered every trap in the dungeon with the first within 2 floors up and down, so there's not much more that can go wrong. You guys still haven't passed these bronze doors. You can see what's in there. Might be something cool.
Oh shit! I forgot there's doors there.
The entire dungeon aggroed.
Yeah, probably
there are
not.
doors there.
Oh, I forgot there's doors there. Well, both times we've been running past them though.
Well, before when you went to go to the gargoyles, you went down the stairs instead of through the doors. So you could have
6 weeks ago
instead of trying to escape. Yeah. But anyway, Erevan listens with a DC 17 with a 17 perception check. We were Zach, when you were gone, we were basically just saying everyone say what they do in this room. Erevan got a perception check 17, so you can do what you want, but I think you're both going to listen. So a 17 is enough.
I'm gonna go ahead and start moving treasure chest. Well, wait, I don't know what did she say anything like, hey, I don't hear it or anything like that?
Yeah, so you guys are like tentatively moving the chest, and you're watching Erevan's face as they're like listening at the door, and you don't see any concern in Erevan's face. Erevan, you don't detect any sort of movement on the other side that you can hear. There's nothing like clawing at the door or scraping to get in or anything. So the chests are moved, and it's your move. You hear footsteps coming up the stairs.
Whose move is it?
The party's.
Yeah, so through the door we go, and please tell me there's nothing on the other side.
Okay, so you open the door, and you carefully peek in, and you kind of throw open the door and look around quickly, and you see at the top of the staircase are 4 gargoyles perched at the top of each stairwell, and they are facing down the stairs, not moving. They are solid statues.
Oh, okay. We can make it. We can make it past them. There's that rope is dangling out the window, right?
Yep.
Okay. One by one, we need to. How many? What is this distance from the door to the window? Is 30 feet basically? Like, so. Are we gonna? I guess. Yeah. So, who's going first? Biggie. Who we got to do one at a time. Going for the window, climb out, and hopefully we don't alert the gargoyles. What order should we go in?
I don't know. Great. Am I disconnecting again?
Nope. We heard you say I don't know.
Okay.
I think Biggie should go last because he's got Misty Step. So he's going to stand here and he's going to whisper to you guys. Guys, the gargoyles are right at the top of the stairs, but they're facing down. If we quietly haul ass for the window and climb down the rope, we should be able to make it okay. Now, I can teleport 30 feet with a spell, so I think I should go last. I could try to distract them if, one of you guys, if they notice you or something or whatever. But we need to get out of this castle really fast. And I think that Arabelle should go with whoever goes first.
I'm feeling like us even talking about this right here is giving a chance for them to catch up.
There are footsteps coming up the stairs, but it's kind of cinematic pause.
Okay, so who's going first? Or you guys want Biggie to go first and just chill out? I mean, because he can get out of here in 5 seconds.
I almost feel like Biggie should be the last one to go, since he can teleport do shit like that. That way he can try and go, hey guys, look at me, I'm drawing aggro. Whoop, Misty Step.
Yeah, which is a bonus action, so, okay.
So, all right, I'm going to go first then. Am I dashing?
So we're not an initiative, so you guys can just kind of freely move as long as you're kind of within your 60 feet movement-ish. So everyone may position your tokens as you would like where you're moving in these 6 seconds or so.
Are you taking Arabelle, or who's taking Arabelle?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Goddamn it! I guess I'll come back for.
No, you don't have to come back. Just. Oh, Jake, can you tell Mom to come get Noah?
Yeah, I'll let you guys figure out what you're doing while I do that. I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Okay, so let's put our characters in the order. Who gets Arabelle? Zoe or someone else? Okay, I think it should go like this. I think it should be Biggie last, Arena second from last, Vanya third from last, and I think Aravan should go after Zoe. Aravan has a light step and is pretty. You're pretty nimble, so I think it would make sense if you get out of here sooner because you can. Vanya, I'm afraid, might attract, or an Arena might attract attention with their clanky armor. So I would want them to go out like almost last. But yeah, Biggie can straight up. He's blade singing right now, so he has high armor class, fast movement speed, and plus I can misty step 30 feet. I could blink out the window if I need to. And I think if we all move quietly, that we should be able to make it without alerting the gargoyles. And then we go down the rope, and then grab Vladimir and run for the gatehouse, probably.
All right. So, from what I heard, is everyone's trying to move through the room quietly. Biggie was staying back just to be on the safe side because you can teleport and blade sing. And other than that, everyone is moving forward. Do you shut the door behind you to try and slow them down?
Yes. Yeah, so both of these doors are shut, and we're doing like a little bit of a gap between each person, so it's not a big crowd of people moving. Maybe like 10 feet or something, but we're filing out pretty steadily, and Biggie is taking up the rear. Is there any way to borrow this door at all?
Not easily, since it opens inward.
Not within the 6 seconds before they catch up to you. Not from this side, because remember, it opens the other way.
If we had more time, we could have tied a rope to a treasure chest, dragged the rope under the door, and pulled it shut, and then with the rope tied on the other side, smashed up against the door, they might not even see it and know that it's there to try and, move the chest. But, hey.
That certainly would have been a possibility had they not been 6 seconds behind you.
Yeah, I actually thought of that a while ago. I'm like, we don't have the time for anything like that.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, we're almost done, but...
Okay. I'm sorry, you go?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. I kind of have an idea.
Okay. I thought you were going to say you're going to leave. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, no. Okay.
No.
Continue then. Please continue.
Okay. Okay, can I roll to see what I know about gargoyle to begin with?
Sure.
All right.
That would be a Arcana check. Or whatever whatever kind of check you want, if you can justify it.
All right. That would be an 18.
All right. What would you like to know about gargoyles?
Are they undead?
They are not undead. They are elementals, and they are chaotic evil elementals. So they are basically stone carved earth elementals. They speak the language of earth elementals, which is Terran, and they are basically animated statues, but they are not unholy or undead of any sort. They are elemental.
Okay. I'm trying to come up with a plan, and knowing that they're not undead might be crucial to that, but also I'm checking. Okay, so give me just...
No, go ahead.
Okay. What if I cast sleep on these gargoyles and just to like give us extra time, and then we can keep running?
So, sleep.
They would,
which is come after us. It's a maximum of 5d8 hit dice or damage that it would cause a creature to fall asleep. it would affect the gargoyles based on their creature type. However, they do have a significantly high number of hit points. So depending on the specific hit points, you may be able to put one gargoyle to sleep and possibly two if they both have low hit points and you roll really high. But that would be more of that is actually not a terrible idea, but not as much of a preemptive strike as it would be like if they notice you and start chasing you, you could cast Sleep on them to try and put one of them out. But that is actually a good idea and something good to keep ready, but not before you guys sneak past.
Sure. All right, let's just continue with our original plan. Maybe if things go real bad, I can do that.
Yeah, definitely hold that one in your pocket. All right, so what I have gathered is the 5 characters are sneaking past trying to get to the rope, and when they get to the rope, they will begin sliding down the rope. I'm assuming mostly one at a time, other than Zoe helping Arabelle.
Yep.
Okay, so let's start with a group stealth check, including Biggie, who is back, and I will roll for Erevan and the NPC. Sorry, not Erevan. Yeah, I'm rolling for you, Erevan. I'm rolling for the NPC. Okay.
Okay. Biggie got a natural 20.
I got a 6.
Thank God.
All right. So the party shuffles forward, and Zoe carefully steps through the broken glass, not making any noise, and stops abruptly. And Arabelle bumps into Zoe and trips and stumbles and steps backward and steps into some glass, and it goes crunch, 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 crunch.
I want to try and catch her. Oh no, I can't catch her. Too late.
You kind of catch her. You stop her from falling over because you're kind of watching her behind you, but she crunch, crunch, crunches the glass. And Vanya's kind of walking forward, and she's looking forward and backward, making sure what's going on. Her armor's going creak, 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 creak. And the gargoyles are sitting where they're sitting, and their wings perk up, and their bodies turn around, and they turn around and face you, and then perch themselves back down and sit down and just stare straight at you as they continue guarding their stairwells.
Okay.
Go down. Keep going.
I want to go and climb down the rope first, and then have Arabelle come down second, so I can catch her and stuff.
Okay, you slide down the rope and land at the bottom safely, and either Erevan or Irina or Vanya, whoever, it's up to Erevan. One of you helps Arabelle on the rope. Would you like to help her, or did you want one of the NPCs to? Erevan.
Yes, sorry. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So Zoe's.
Hear you super well.
You're good.
Loud background. That's all.
That's all right. Zoe slid down the rope, and she's waiting at the bottom to help catch Arabelle. And Arabelle has to slide down the rope now by herself. And someone up at the top will probably help her, get situated on it. Do you want to do that, or would you like one of the NPCs to? It doesn't really matter. It's just for role play and relationship. Okay, so Vanya and Irina are both looking and trying to figure out what to do, and Erevan steps forward and helps Arabelle get positioned on the rope and holds her as she slowly slides down, and Zoe catches her at the bottom. And Vladimir's sitting right where you guys put him. I don't know where I put him on the map, actually. Oh, you guys are still on the upper floor. The horse is sitting there just chilling. He looks a little bit tired, but he's only been here for like an hour. And Arabelle slides down. So Zoe and Arabelle are now at the bottom of the thing. Biggie, you are at the back, and you see that your party is mostly moving forward and starting to slide down. Would you like to move forward now?
Yep.
Okay, you start moving forward, and as you're walking away from the door, you hear footsteps walk up, and the door to the room you were just in opens. The door to the stairwell.
Christ.
And you hear the door open, and you hear voices. You're still by the door at this point. This is when you were hearing it before you walked away.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And you hear muffled voices. You don't have to move back. I was just letting you know. You hear muffled voices. You hear, Leaf, did some intruders, visitors come through here? Which way did they go? And he says, visitors, oh yes, they went up the stairs. He goes, thanks. And you hear footsteps disappear in the distance up the staircase.
I'm bringing so much wine for this guy. He's my fucking bro.
No shit.
Run down the stairs, down the rope. I'm Mission Impossible Tom Cruise. Grab the rope and flip out the window and slide on down. And I'm the last one.
All right.
And I shoot the gargoyles a peace sign. I take the two fingers and I kiss them, and then I gesture a peace sign with them at the gargoyles as I slide down the rope. And I go, see you soon.
So as you
I whisper
sorry,
it.
you're gonna say something. Go ahead.
I whisper it.
I was just chuckling.
Okay, I was making sure. So the gargoyles see you, and as they turn and like start to realize that you guys are escaping out the window, their stone eyes grow wide, and they flap their wings and beat them and flap over towards the window, and they just barely catch you at the last second. Barely miss you at the last second as you Mission Impossible down the rope, and they're sitting at the top of the window, staring down into the rainy darkness.
So much for that window as an entrance into the castle.
Yeah. No, they're not just staring. They perch up there too. They're like, they turn back into statues right at the window. And I moved you guys a little bit. You are in the courtyard now. Vladimir is there, tied up like you left him. The doors to the castle are shut, and the drawbridge is drawn.
Okay,
and the portcullis is drawn.
Uh,
Would you like to end here? You now no longer have something immediately behind you, and you are relative safeness. You've escaped the gargoyles, and Rahadin is looking for you, but he has been sent on a wild goose chase.
Okay, we can stop. However, I'm really hoping that we can just go into this gatehouse and pull a lever and open the drawbridge. And it would make me feel really good if we get that drawbridge open before the next session so that we know we're going to get out. And if we encounter yet another monster in the gatehouse, then we should just end that in there regardless. But can we try to see if it's easy to open the drawbridge?
You certainly may. And there are two gatehouses on either side of the gate and the drawbridge.
So Vanya can go untie Vladimir, because obviously we're going to take him with us when we leave. And then I say we should split up and do 2 people in each gatehouse. And we're looking for some sort of a lever or a wheel or something that looks like it will lower the drawbridge. And Erevan, do you want to go with Big E or with Zoe?
I'll go into the one by myself because I'm.
Big E.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Either way,
Erevan,
we
come
should
with
probably
me.
still.
When Erevan is here with me, I'm gonna open the door.
I'm waiting for, and the demon catches up to you and finds Arabelle by her, over there without protection and kills Arabelle, and then.
No, Arabelle's right here. I'll
There
take Arabelle, and you can have Arena. Okay,
Sure.
so Big E's gonna open the door. Hopefully, no
I'm gonna
shadow
open
demons.
the door too.
Okay, I will reveal Fogbor. All right, you open the door.
This looks easy.
Doors. Text.
Big E is right-clicking on these cogs. When I hover over them, does it make a little action icon?
The doors have locks, but they're not locked. It just says an iron-bound door with a built-in lock. But it doesn't say how to open the lock, so that means that they must not be locked, right?
Sure.
I I guess.
Yeah. If it doesn't say they're locked, it doesn't say how to open them, then how can they be locked? Oh, ironbound. No, just. Oh, ironbound door with a built-in lock. Fuck it, I'm not doing pickpocket. You know what? Erevan has been so bad at picklocking that both doors are ironbound doors with built-in locks, which I'm sure is in Dungeon Master's Guide somewhere as like a DC 15. And he's just so like sure of himself at this point of escaping the thing that he goes and just instantly unlocks both doors with his lockpicks.
Haha.
remember the death house where there was like 8 chests and he tried like 3 times on each chest, every single one. So he's come a long way and he was able to jimmy these locks open, but that's only a special ability that unlocks after 11 o'clock at night.
Yes.
However,
up DM and succeed the DC.
So Erevan unlocks the doors and you walk in. Zoe, you look at these cogs. Biggie, you look at these cogs. It looks like a huge mechanism that is attached to the drawbridge and the portcullis. And they fill the gate tower. It just goes all the way up to the ceiling and out, and it's like just cogs and wheels. And both of you make an Arcana check.
Biggie and Zoe?
Yeah.
God damn it.
But I've already used inspiration, right?
Yeah.
You do, I don't.
Oh. Well, I'm going to roll my Bardic Inspiration. I got a 7 total.
So you're looking around.
We have Vanya and Erevan to help us.
Yeah, they can come look too. You don't. Well, you're gonna have to, because you look around and you don't see any sort of levers or anything that could activate.
Okay, can Vanya try an Arcana check with Zoe, and she's gonna guidance herself?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You can roll it.
Arcana is +0, so. All right. That's a 12 plus guidance, 13.
So let's see what Erevan get. if you were wanting to, were you wanting to go in with Biggie and see what's going on?
You definitely do, Erevan. When the DM
you hear Biggie. Biggie's making grumbling noises like he doesn't know what he's looking at, but he feels like he should, and so you go in just to see what's going on. It's unfortunate.
Oh my god.
What?
Is that 3 your Arcana check?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Vanya at least recognizes that there does not appear to be any way to manually activate this mechanism, and she believes that it may be a situation where there's a command word involved, which none of you know, and could not successfully randomly guess.
I mean, are you saying it's impossible, or are you just saying that we're probably not going to? Like, is it a word there, and if we guess it, we get to open it?
I'm saying that it is certainly a command word, and it does not say it on this page. So if there is one, it's buried somewhere in the book, and so no, you cannot guess it randomly and arbitrarily.
Okay.
Again,
I
say friend.
I say
there's not a DC for guessing it. I'll put it that way. It doesn't say with a DC Arcana check you can guess the command word. You say Argon Blowstolt, no.
I look at the dragon skull and I'm like, hey, do you know the command word?
It shakes its head.
I guess we could have asked.
It appears as though, while the drawbridge is not necessarily locked, you may not have the capabilities to open it at the moment.
Oh my lord.
There are other ways out. They just might be not as safe as the drawbridge. You could climb the walls. You could try to knock down the drawbridge. It looked like it was pretty rickety when you walked across it. You could probably kick it down eventually. You could try to break the mechanism. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's where we'll end it, because we've escaped the immediate danger, but we're now trying to figure out how to actually escape the grounds. This is what I was worried about, but it seems like going into the castle is not going to do anything. I mean, we could have asked the accountant guy if he knew the command word. He was the or the little trolley guy, but we didn't think to do that.
Well, we would have needed to know that there was a command word.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we could have said, hey, do you know, it looks like the gate's closed. Do you know how to get out or anything? But I'm pretty sure all we ever said was, we're here to kill Strahd. We're here to kill Strahd. Which I'm realizing, we're actually not here to kill Strahd, because we don't have the capability of doing that. So I guess we're probably going to end up back in the mansion, and we'll just have to be a little more careful or something. I don't know. Maybe we could walk around the courtyard. Maybe we'll find something else. Or like he said, we could just climb the frickin' wall. But we'll take a couple weeks to think about that.
Yeah. There are, I don't know if you can really tell with the fog. I tried to make it a little obvious. I wish there was a way to do like dithering.
Oh, yeah.
There is like more area over here down below.
Where, ping?
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm like staggering the fog a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
So like those areas, there's more like around the castle. There's sides of the castle, up and down. So there is. You said something about going. You could go walk around the castle and see if there's anything back there. I'm not promising there is, but there is. It's not just front of the castle and then solid stone walls.
Okay.
There is around the castle.
Back inside the castle is my last choice. So
yeah.
When we come back this next week, then we can, or 2 weeks, then we can
next week
start walking around the castle. No, next week, you guys are. What's the last thing that you remember? The closet.
Command word.
No, the imp.
We
were about to fight an imp.
I think it was a closet.
Whatever it was.
Okay. Yeah.
He came out of invisibility.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. He was stalking you from behind. Yeah. Okay. So you got some good shit coming up. I need to go watch the stream and figure out what the closet. So you guys are going right into some sort of interrogation, interaction, whatever with a closet. And I got to think about how I'm going to roleplay that. And I'm going to go watch the stream so I can remember where we left off.
All right.
Okay,
well,
cool. Well, thanks, everyone. I'm going to shut down the stream now.
Yep. You survived the gargoyles, which were imminent threats, and then you discovered more dangerous threats and also somehow escaped those. So,
I'm sure the DM fudging things a little bit had nothing to do with us surviving.
So, like
every game he's fudging something, we can't survive.
Yeah, but I feel like this was more fudging than normal.
You could have made it as far as you did with sheer luck and smart moves, but unlikely. But I haven't fudged a whole lot. Like the gargoyles probably, it doesn't say what they do. It just says they attack. So maybe they would have just attacked Biggie, and then Biggie would have gotten killed, and then the rest of you guys would have escaped. But they were kind of surprised, and you played it smart, and so it went a little bit different. It's not, I'm not Biggie where I'm like, okay, you guys enter the goblin cave, and there's 30 goblins, and they all metagame and attack the cleric.
I'm losing this fight. You guys are all still alive, and I only have 6 goblins left. I need to sit here as the GM and spend about 10 minutes looking at my options to figure out how to finish killing you guys.
Literally. So, like, with the gargoyles were surprised that you started shooting at them. They were like, "Oh, we're doing this, okay." And who knows how long they've been sitting there. They had to like crack the dust off. That kind of took them a little longer, and that gave you just enough time to run. If you started trying to fight them, you'd be dead right now. If you hesitated and tried to do something else, maybe you wouldn't have made it. But you did play it smart, and I reward semi-smart playing.
Apparently, I didn't play it smart.
No, kidding. You did what was expected of you.
Yeah,
when I described that the shadow was getting weaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said the shadow becomes more corporeal, which seemed like a hint of you can attack it now. Other than just the fact that there's a CR10 guy right behind him.
Just like you know that this child has something to do with you completing your tasks. All right, let's take her along with. No, wait, that's not what I meant.
She ain't done shit so far. You guys should leave her here.
She probably has shit herself a few times.
Oh yeah.
Gargoyles, everybody knows where we are in the castle now. There's very distinct smell.
Yeah, they're all just going to be having dinner tonight. Like, hey, did you guys see those weirdos, like, stumbling around our castle, opening every door and, like, stealing skulls and shit? Like, what's up with that? Who does that?
I mean,
it's like January 6th. We're like the January 6th rioters. We just storm into the castle.
Literally.
And we're just smearing our poop on the walls and just taking out podiums and stuff. We even got, one of us is a shaman, I think.
I'm going to be disappointed if you don't wear the dragon bone skull eventually, though, and, try to convince us to call you Cubone.
Yes. Biggie is so...
But
he's petting the dragon skull.
It was a successful venture, I would say. No one died, and you have a dragon skull, and you found out that Strahd's castle is not a place that you just wander around in, because it's dangerous. I will just say, you know what? You guys went to a lot of places, and you went up and down stairs. I'm not going to say any specifics of where anything is, but there was a trap that you, whether by intention or accident, successfully bypassed. I won't specify because it is still there, and it could have instantly killed one of you, basically. So yeah, success, big success. Although I was looking for every opportunity to spring the trap, you guys just didn't trigger it. So I'm trying my best to kill you.
Now I'm gonna go back and watch the stream with anxiety.
You will not.
Where the trap was.
You can't. You will not.
I'm guessing it's up the stairs that I was about to go up.
It's when this thing happens, it triggers, and there's no indication of what it is until you trigger it. So just know that somewhere you went while you were in there, there is something that could have just been triggered by something very simple.
Nice.
I would never have guessed.
Not enough. That's not enough hint to like know anything or try to deduce anything. That's why I'm saying it. Like the whole place is a trap, but a very specific trap. It's a really cool trap.
It size heavily in General Akbar.
I bet it's this. I bet it's the other entrance room. I bet it's this one here, because there's like 4 dragon statues in there, and just like the 8 gargoyle statues here, I bet they're not decorations. So I am not going. So we've got this shit guarded, and we've got the upstairs guarded. So I do not want to go back in the castle, at least not through any of those entrances. I would rather climb over the drawbridge. I'd rather get my climbing gear and pitons and rope and climb over the drawbridge than go back in the castle.
Your pitons? Don't you mean my pitons?
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sure we have more.
Bye, piton.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, we can come back here when we're strong enough to kill 4 gargoyles. They split up, I guess.
Yeah, you split them. You did the whole monk FD thing. You got to split.
Yeah. Split pull. We just need to get some adamantine weapons, and we can come back. They're not like that strong. They're just super resistant. You need to have the abilities to like really blast them up with damage.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys survived. It was not 100% like if I could have killed you, but that's stupid. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna kill you, because the dungeon's meant for level 10 people, and you guys are surviving on your own, with the NPCs being a little bit less brutal, and you don't know, maybe they have a reason not to instantly kill you. So anyway, good session. I'm gonna end my recording, and I don't really have anything to stay and say. I need to like take a shower and stuff, so unless you had anything specific, I think we